is it? I say, hey, what day is it? Can you say hump day? I say, can you say hump, hump, hump day? Well, today is hump day all day long. Come on in, you can't go wrong. Retired Licks is where we're at, just shooting the breeze and chewing the fat. So come on in and smash that like, hit that arrow and share us out. Just pull up a seat and sit a little while. We're gonna do our best to make you smile. You better watch this guy, they say he's slick. Come on in, it's Retired Rick. Is it? I say, hey, what day is it? Can you say hump day? I say, can you say hump, hump, hump day? Well, today is hump day all day long. Come on in, you can't go wrong. Retired Rips is where we're at, just shooting the breeze and chewing the fat. So come on in, smash that like, hit that arrow and share us out. Just pull up a seat and sit a little while. We're gonna do our best to make you smile. You better watch this guy, they say he's slick. Come on in, it's Retired Rick. You better watch this guy, they say he's slick. Come on in, it's Retired Rick.
All right. There's two people in here. Happy hump day, y'all. Hump day, y'all. Looks like Gregory Lemon was in here first, saying hi, everyone. What's up, Gregory? Little boat trouble, it looks like. The boat battery that run the engine have a dead cell in it. The plug wire that plugged the trolling motor wire to the might have a bad connection. Well, that's terrible. Thought you had that baby already. Unloaded the boat, got ready to start it up till the starter battery died. Well, I hope you was able to get her loaded back up, buddy. That's kind of rough. You get any pictures of your fish, Gregory? We'll show them here tonight if you did. Avid Fisherman was second. Hello, Avid. You're in here. Gregory says, my dad caught 2 to 3 bluegill. I caught 4 to 6 bluegill, 1 small largemouth bass at the farm pond Tuesday. Awesome, brother. Man, you guys are killing it, Gregory. The boat didn't work because the battery last Tuesday morning. Got to charge them batteries. Dad caught 3 to 5 large crappie. I caught a crappie, a bullhead, and my young brother Tim caught 2 5-pound channel cats. Just one had another one on, but come off. I hooked a channel cat today too, probably a good 4 or 5 pounder. I went to lift him up with my pole to bring him in the boat, and he popped off, which is fine. I don't like messing with channel cats anyway. Our last 2 days wasn't that much caught fish. Yeah, it happens, brother. It happens. Saying hi to everybody. Pontoon Jody. Jody says she's first, Gregory. How you doing, Jody Pooh? Did you buy that new boat yet? Boy, them some good-looking boats you looked at the other day. And speaking of coffee, drink it if you got it. I got it. I'm drinking it. Mike Sampson. What's going on, Mike? Saying hi to everybody. Good deal, brother. Okay. Been out fishing almost the day. I'm so wore out. I almost canceled tonight's show, but I caught a nice, decent fish. I wanted to show it off today, so I thought I'd at least get on here. What's going on, brother? Jacob Hygiene says, yo, Rick. Go back to my road dog, Catfish Dog. How you doing, buddy? Forgot to mention your name, man. Fishing with Kedra, the crappie slayer. Her and old Tito, the crappie master. Crappie Master, Crappie Slayer is what I name you guys. Jacob said he went fishing today. Did you get some fish, Jacob? Send me a pickup, man. I'll put them on here. Show them off for you. There's David with double hook angling. Little boat trouble, huh, Dave? I hate it when that happens, but it happens. Just had me some beef sticks and hard-boiled egg. I got to make some more of them. You talking about good now. Did them in my pressure cooker, man. They turned out fantastic. Bright yellow yolk. Just awesome. Caught one bass, huh? Awesome, Jacob. Bad battery for the big motor and the quick connect for the trolling motor. $25 fix. Oh, I thought maybe you just didn't charge the battery or forgot to charge it. Well, that's awesome, man. It's only 25 bucks. Fix that baby right up. Oh, Gregory. Catfish dog got his eyes on you. River Rat 3030, my brother from another mother. Big blue cat slayer out there in North Carolina. Tearing them up, boy. I'm working on it, Rat. We're trying. Nailed that one I showed you a picture of today. That was it. That and a little channel cat. Then my buddy Ray had one on. It come off right as we were getting ready to leave. Popped off halfway to the boat. Miss Linda, Butterflies and Sunshine, saying hello, everyone. Good to see you, Miss Linda. Fishing today, caught some good crappie. Greg caught one. Awesome, man. I told Ray we need to start bringing our crappie poles when the blue cat ain't biting. We'll just go crappie fishing. Caught 17. Man, you guys got one awesome lake down there, Kedra. I watched your video. They're pretty friggin' awesome, man. Them some dandies too, boy. Some nice slabs. No, ding me. David sent a photo. Let's check it out. Oh, we sent 3 of them. Oh, yeah. See if I can't get them downloaded. Show them babies. That's a nice one. That's about a 2-pounder. Holy moly. One crappie, one bass. Battery's got a dead cell. Cabela's just going to swap it out. Well, that's cool. It was a new battery with a bad cell, huh? Awesome. All right. If y'all don't have Kedra, fishing with Kedra, or fishing with Tito, there you go. You hook her up. I'm running behind here. See if I can. Yeah, that was beautiful fish, Rick. Awesome, brother. Yeah, it was. I tell you, I didn't think it was that big. It started out, it was wrapped up in the line, and it just floated to the top. And as Ray said, well, that ain't very big. We was reeling it in, and it just started unwrapping, and pretty soon it went down and wanted to stay down. I said, I believe this is bigger than what we think. Well, it was a nice fish. All right. Gregory, Skeedra. I got them, David. I get caught up here. I'm going to try and download them. We'll show them off here. Wonder if I can do that one. Let me see if I can't plug this phone into my computer and pull them right up while I'm on here. Be right back. Yodi poo.
Uh-uh.
Well, I was going to try and do this the easy way, but my phone don't want to connect through my computer. Maybe it's because I'm on live. Hunting picking thing. I never knew I had that switch on my computer till I got my new phone. How you doing, Jody?
I'm doing okay.
Good deal. You fishing?
No.
Yeah?
No.
Oh no. I figured you'd be out fishing tonight.
No, I ain't fished hardly any this year.
You're gonna have to get with it, girl.
I've been sick.
I know you have.
And my
Mullet Man
pontoon,
#7. Oh, Mullet Man.
hey, mullet man. My pontoon ain't got a spot lock and I don't have the wind to double anchor it and pull it up.
Yeah, I've been trying to get Ray to spot lock his, but he don't think it'll work. We don't have current in our lake.
Yeah.
Yeah, David said that. Yeah, that battery's over a year old, David. So what's up, Jody? Anything happening?
Nah, I just thought I'd come on early. I didn't want to stay up too late tonight. And I got a couple reels I got to pull up line.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been out fishing all day with Ray. I'm kind of wore out myself. I wasn't sure I was even going to do it live tonight.
Yeah.
But I figured I ought to.
I left my best rod and reel for skipjacking in James's car, and I went Monday, and the rods I had didn't have enough line on them to cast out as far as I needed to. So I
Wow.
got some line to
Yep, got to get some more line on them.
put on. Yeah.
Where's Abbott at? He's probably getting ready for work, Gregory.
I was backlashing my spinning reels. I've never done that before. I guess where I was trying to cast them.
Has it
As
got
far as
mono
it
line on it?
I was backlashing the braid one.
Huh. Usually when the line gets, I don't know, they call it memory or something, or it gets old.
Yeah.
I backlashed a couple spinning reels before.
I got it out. I kept using it, but yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, I don't
Never
know
had
what.
that happen before. I've heard people talk about backlashing and spinning reel, but I never had done one.
Yeah, I done one when I was white bass fishing with my little rod.
Yeah. I got lucky as it come out as easy as it did. I guess because there wasn't that so much on it.
Yeah, them's the only spinning rods I use anymore, just for bass fishing, bluegill fishing.
Mm-hmm. I got a little dock demon I mostly bluegill fish with.
Yeah.
It don't take up no room.
Then my little crappie pole is, I think it's 12 or 13 foot. I got a little mini Zepco 33 on it. It just works absolutely perfect.
Yeah, I used to have an aluminum Zebco 33 that I
Yeah.
had on a little dock demon, but I dropped it in the mud and burned it. Actually, I fell. I had a fish hook it. Like, no, I was walking down to it and I'd cast out, was reeling in, and my foot slipped and I was in mud and I went flat on my back and then I felt something hit it. So I reeled it in and I had a big bluegill on.
I'll be dang.
I did it all flat on the back.
You
Am I
catfish
catfishing
this
this
Friday?
Friday? It depends if James will take me.
Yeah. You ain't got your boat fixed yet?
I got rid of it.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
Did you buy a new pontoon already?
No, I can't get a new one until I sell my house.
Oh, okay.
I went looking at them and they was really nice, a lot nicer than what I had, but they didn't meet everything I wanted. And I thought, I'm going to keep looking at different brands. It was really nice though. Like they only had gates on the other side, not the driver's side.
Well,
They had
that's
a
kind
front
of weird.
gate, a back gate, and then a gate on the other side. But the driver's side didn't have a gate, and some of the docks, I had to pull up on the driver's side. So
Yeah.
that means I'd have to crawl over the fencing to get in and out. And I'm like, what's the use of having a pontoon if you're gonna kill yourself? Dangerous trying to get in and out of it.
Yeah.
Hey, Jersey. Jerry wants to stay home with mom. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You're gonna miss out, Gregory.
Oh, crappie slayer, Gregory.
How you been, Jersey?
Dave. Linda. Sampy.
Yeah, old Mike there.
Yeah.
Gregory says, nah.
Mullet Man. Number 7.
Yeah, I'm
Not to be confused with number 8 or 6, but number 7. Hey, Fresno.
Fresno, brother. What's going on? Come on in and have a cup of coffee, man. In fact, I'm about to empty this cup. I'm gonna have to get another cup. I think 2 cups left in there, left over from this morning.
I'm
Water
starting to
temp.
get depressed. Hey, Terry B.
Yeah, our water temp was 49.9, I think, and when we left, it was like right at 52. So if that sun
Texas
would stay
Dawn.
out a few days, but hell, it's supposed to rain the next 4 or 5 days.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Texas Donna.
Take plenty of money with you, Gregory. Terry B's in the house. Hello, Terry B. Welcome in.
Uncle Don.
Texas Donna.
You're
Thank
behind.
you, Texas Donna. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm behind. I got to catch up here. I'm trying to catch up. Average Sundays at 7. I missed average Sunday. Oh, I thought he said he was going to go. Uncle Don R., good to see you, Don. I hope you're doing better, brother. Good news from the doc, I hope. Speaking of coffee, there's a buy me a coffee link if anybody feels like buying me a cup of coffee. Hook, Mullet Man, back in a minute. Terry B, all right, brother. Wasn't too bad out on the water today. They was
Was
calling
it
for
not?
1. Yeah, they was calling for 1 to 3 wind and gusts up to 4, and I bet we had solid 10 all day long at least with gusts more.
Wow.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. That
cotton picker
sucks.
weather, man, they can't guess nothing anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he's on the tractor, Gregory. I think he's probably working late nights. But I haven't talked to him, so I don't really know. Fresno probably knows.
Fresno thinks possum's tractor sexy. It really turns him on. He's always thinking about him while he's chugging along.
Okay, Jersey, New Jersey says. Gregory's gone. He don't go nowhere without me, and I don't go nowhere. We know that. Or I knew that, Dave. I knew he was going. He
Yep.
ain't gonna pass up a trip to Cabela's. Ain't
No
no way.
way. I went and didn't even buy anything. I
Oh, you got to buy something.
didn't buy a thing. I just looked at the boats. Well, I looked at the rods and reels, but I don't need anything. And well, I need two things, but it ain't like I'm fishing, so it ain't like I need them.
I got to get me a couple more demon dragons. I need some
Yeah.
more weights too for my steel fishing. I've only got a couple
Hmm.
of them left. What I like.
Somehow I lost my bait knife and my grippers.
Really?
Hmm. They must have blown out of the boat or something. I don't know. Hey, coastal water, Mindy.
Reuse them coffee grounds, Fresno.
Did you, Dave? Well, thank you. They had nice boats. It's just if I'm gonna spend, this is the last boat I'm ever gonna buy. So if I would need to meet all my criteria, and I thought if I found a new boat I liked, then that would tell me what kind of a used one to look for. Maybe I could get one 10 or 15,000 cheaper,
Yeah,
a couple years older.
yeah. Ray's got his old boat for sale. That's pretty friggin' nice. It's a Stratus.
Mm-hmm. What's that?
A Stratus?
Mm-hmm. That's a car.
No, it's a boat. Yeah, we watched you shopping for boats the other day. I kept saying every one you looked at, I said, buy that one, buy that one.
Saw that one. Of
I'm
course,
gonna
I knew I didn't think I'd have to worry about having a gate on each side. I thought that was standard. And that couch wasn't long enough for me to stretch all the way out on. I had to bend my knee, which was okay. I sleep that way, but I would be forced to do it.
time to remortgage the house, Jersey.
Hey,
Oh,
Fresno.
Coastal Waters, how you doing? Terry Terry B says bass boat.
Nope.
Don't want no bass boat.
Been there, done that.
Jody needs a small houseboat and she will be comfortable. As long as that baby's got a bed in it, Prez, she'll be all right.
I've been looking at a houseboat to leave docked. I don't want to drive one around, but to live in one at a dock in a marina, but that'd be an awful long walk too.
Thank you, Donna.
If it was
Mindy,
raining or whatever, or windy and stormy.
man, I tell you, he put that. I don't what do you call that? Like James got on the back for blocks of wind. Man, that made a big difference in that boat.
What that the plastic doors?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Oh, it made a
curtains.
big difference. Yeah,
Oh
the
yeah,
curtain. Yep.
it's like you're completely out of the weather. I mean,
Uncle Don, you're going live tomorrow fishing? Is that what you said? You want Gregory to be run chat for you, right?
mm.
Unless he was just teasing Gregory. Captain Hook.
Arr.
What you got in California? 77 degrees. Wow. I think we're supposed to get 70s Saturday. 70% chance of rain, I think.
Did Ray make a bed in his yet?
Who?
Ray,
Did he make a what?
a bed in his boat yet?
Well, he sat he sits in the co-pilot chair and puts his feet up on that little couch. And then
Oh,
I sat in the driver's seat and I just washed my pole that way.
yeah.
No bed's going in there, but I tell you what, we were so comfortable in there today. I said, "Man, I could take a nap."
If If I had a boat like that, I would take the passenger seat out, and that I'd take both seats out of that and make me a bed right there. And then if someone was fishing with me, they could sit on it or
Yeah.
whatever. But I would. That's where my bed would be, running that little strip right there. I ain't got nobody fish with me anyway, so it ain't like I need a big bed.
Hi, Queen Possum. I hear you.
I mean,
I can't
James,
hardly get
I can't
anybody
even
go.
get James to fish with me. He has to be on his boat. I'm not pontoon James.
Is that what he says?
Yeah.
There's my buddy Abbott. I want to laugh to you, brother. Pontoon James. I have to call
Yeah.
him that.
Hey, John.
Hi, Abbott.
Amanda,
Hey, man.
baby. Is Abbott's up there?
Jody,
Hey, Advil.
how you doing?
Good.
Hey, John Euler. Good to see you, brother. Mike Sampson.
I'm trying to find tires in my truck.
Trying to find what?
He said tires for my truck.
Yeah, go retire, Mark.
I've been looking at used trucks.
Tire mark.
They're
Where's
so
that?
expensive.
My used truck only cost me $9K.
I've been looking at,
Then only
but
had like
James thinks it has to be a
60,000 miles
Toyota, but
on one of the
they don't get good gas mileage. I like the Rams.
Toyotas that run you out of gas in a heartbeat.
He said they last forever, but if they sure they'll last forever, we can't afford to drive them. I
Yeah,
gotta
but
get something I
the only
can
bad about
afford to
Toyotas,
run the roads in.
I tell you one thing bad about Toyotas, and this is a fact: their transmissions do not have oil filters in them. They do
And
not have an oil filter in them.
for
And that
something
is
that
my
lasts forever, what do you recommend?
for
A
something
long
that lasts
time.
forever.
Yeah, a long, long time. The truck.
Do you want single cab or dual cab?
I want a 4-door, 4-wheel drive. I think I get by with the V6, but I'd regret it. So probably a V8 if I'm getting a truck. But if SUV, I could get a V6 to pull a pontoon because
Well,
I don't
you
get a
can
big
get
pontoon.
for if you're gonna be pulling a pontoon, you want a V8.
Well, I got a V6 right now. It pulls it pretty good. It did. I could tell difference pulling that skiff, but I ain't got no trouble pulling that pontoon with it. If I
Yeah.
go up 2 or 4 foot, it might make a difference. I just like something better on gas mileage.
Well, on my Dodge, I go
Hmm
2 weeks on one tank, but I don't drive as far as you do.
Yeah, I can go through tank in a day.
Yeah. Then again, you're driving long miles too.
I live so far away from everything.
But see, with my Dodge, it's fuel injected.
For me to go to a doctor, it's like an hour and a half drive to go to Knoxville. I have to go to Knoxville to see a good doctor.
Most of your vehicles are fuel injected, but if you don't take care of your fuel injection issue, you're not going to get good mileage.
Yeah.
That's what it boils down to. And every time no matter how old or how young your vehicle is,
hmm
I've always put Lucas fuel treatment in there
Yeah.
because it helps with your cleaning your injectors and everything else that you need. And it also cleans your injectors, cleans your filters, cleans out the water and junk out of your tanks. Keeps your engine running a lot longer. Gives a lot more power too.
Yeah.
But it will not harm the engine.
Hmm.
But I tell you what, no matter what vehicle you get, you want something like that in there because it's going to
Yeah.
help you out.
One of them said it was like a fleet vehicle. I don't know if
What?
I'd want that. Is that like a rental or a lease? If you get your car fixed, they give you that one to drive or something.
I would not do that.
A lot of them's already been wrecked.
Exactly. Most of them have been wrecked. And I tell you what, it's not as good as what you'd want.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell you what, it would be more detrimental for you because it's going to cost you more money down the road.
My dad fixed wrecked cars. I had several wrecked ones. They're never exactly right.
No, there never will be.
Like that
And
Explorer I got right
I'll
now,
say this.
the headlights don't shine right in it right now. They shine up in the trees, and they get nothing to do about it.
I tell you what, no matter how much you get tires, I mean,
They
a
wear out.
vehicle,
Mm-hmm.
no, after an accident, they won't be as good as what they need to be.
No.
Their alignment is already thrown out of whack, whether they've been rear-ended, front-ended, or broadsided, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The alignment is thrown out of whack, and out of alignment, and they will not track right.
I mean, he would
They
go get
won't
it,
track
put it
right.
on the machine, and get it
That's
fixed, but
it.
it still was never all the way right because you could tell about the tires.
No. Even though if you take them into a body shop and they stretch that metal back straight, and you put them on full wheel alignment, they'll
Yep.
never be true like it came out of the factory.
No, they're not.
So
I
it's
bought
better
a
you
wreck
get.
from other people, and theirs was never right either. Hey, River Rat 3030.
Hey, Ernest. But I tell you what, you get a vehicle that is like, if you go on Marketplace and you look for a vehicle that's either one or two owners that has low miles,
Mm-hmm.
that's in good shape,
Yeah.
you'll stand a better chance of finding out what's wrong with the vehicle by the owner
Mm-hmm.
themselves than you will by a dealer, because the dealer's going to lie to you and they're going to charge you out the backside. Hey, Amanda. Hey, John. But it's better that when I got my Dodge,
Yeah.
I went to Facebook Marketplace. And there's a 4x4 crew cab with a Tonto bed cover on it, which is a hard bed cover that locks. And I love it.
Mm.
I haven't had much problems with it at all.
Yeah.
But I do a lot of I haven't had to do an oil. I've done my oil changes. I've done my tire rotations. I've changed my oils, changed the filters. Now I just got to do tires and tune-up. And it's still running like a top.
We got a new thing here on StreamYard here. Present or invite. Let me click this.
I've seen that present. That's your present screen.
Yeah.
That's a screen with another screen that you can pop something else up on. It's like a slide. You can do a slide of PDFs, a video file, an image, or share screen on the present.
1, 2. Let's see if this works.
Yeah, Uncle Don.
Look at that. Look at that crappie.
Yeah, I went crappie fishing this morning, and a friend of mine next to me, he caught 3 of them like that, and I couldn't catch one. So
That's one.
I went home went to bed after he caught 3, and I was fishing the same spot he was, and I wasn't catching anything. So I'm like, all right, I'll come back out Friday.
Man, them are hog slabs now. Here's
Oh,
another.
that's
shit.
uh,
I'm cold.
I'm chilly.
Dave, I'm jealous.
I turned my heat down today. It was so nice out. Boy, them are hog daddy crappies. I hope you're eating them, babies.
I'm sure
I
if he
need a
had some
couple
in his
for
hands,
bait.
he'd go home to eat. But I tell you what, I could not get a hook set this morning with where those crappie were hitting. Those crappies were hitting that bobber so quick that it bounced, and by the time you get that hook set, that bobber is up on top of that water.
Mm-hmm. Look at there. That's
Yeah,
nice, Gregory, letting you hold his fish.
Ah,
We know Gregory caught that, letting you hold it.
yeah.
That's as big as his head.
Them are nice ones, Dave. Heck yeah, man. Them are slab daddies.
I could not get a hook set this morning if I tried this morning.
The other day, I got me a 37 pounder. Here's two pictures of it, Abbott. There was 37.7. That's
That's a
one
nice
pit.
one. Look at
That
his
same,
belly.
yeah, he was a hog daddy. Then I
Yeah,
went today and I caught this
he's
one
been
here today. Look at the belly on that thing. You think they ain't chowing down?
Oh yeah, they're chowing down. They're getting ready.
Yeah, that's a 30.5 blue cat right there I caught today. So and then I caught about a 4 or 5 pound channel, but I was trying to lift him, boat flip him, he popped off.
Mm.
You ain't gonna lift a 30. You ain't gonna boat flip a 35-pound
I've only caught 3 blues this year so far. I've been skunked like 2 or 3 times already.
Yeah.
But couple in the 30s, and then I got about a 15 pounder. Well, it was 15-12, I think, the first one I caught. But and that coffee's hot.
I bet it is.
I love my coffee. Of course, we got to show my buddy Gregory's fish. He got to beat that PB one of these days, Gregory.
Oh, he will. You know it.
There's old brother Ernest, award-winning.
What's going on?
What's up,
Hey,
bank
Ernie.
angler of the year? What's going on?
Sitting home and resting my hands, man. My hands are all busted up.
What'd you do
From
to
that
your
big
hand?
fish?
I gotta let them rest. I gotta let them heal up for a couple of
He's
days.
sucking his thumb.
All them catfish biting my hands and stuff and making my hands sore.
I see that, Dawn.
I've been wearing gloves.
Hey, I'm gonna jump down. I got some chores to do, and I'm trying to get to bed early tonight.
I want you.
Thanks,
I
Jody, for coming in.
want you to put me on solo. I want to show you something.
Bye, everybody.
Bye,
Bye,
Jody.
Miss Jody.
Go ahead there, Rat.
You ever seen one of these before?
Huh?
Yeah. The quick release.
Yeah, boy.
I ain't.
They're quick
What's that
release
for?
They're for spinning reels.
Put them on like that.
Oh,
They're,
awesome.
they're quick release for a spinning reel.
You put that on there and then you wrap that line around it, then you lock down, and then when you open that up, man, you talking about throwing, that thing will go 50 or 100 more yards than what you usually throw.
I've never even seen one of them before.
You have
I
no
hate them.
friction. It thing don't
Catfish
pop.
dog, what's up?
Howdy, howdy, everybody. I don't think Tony likes me anymore.
What's up, Tim?
I don't like them things, Ernest.
Hey, Ernest.
Why not? Them things is good, man. Them things is bad.
I do. I can match that with my finger.
I don't know. You got friction when that thing pops off your finger. This thing here don't have no friction.
Thank you, Gregory.
Hey, I like that feel because it gives me
Thanks.
the perfect time when I know I need to release.
Thank you, Linda.
I seen a guy have them the other day, and I told him, I said, darn, I'd like to have me a couple of them. I went back down there and fished, and he brought me 4 of them down there and gave them to me. I was like, heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Jersey, I'm happy with them babies.
I think they work great. You can throw them things, man, way farther with them triggers.
Hey, Ernest.
Yes, sir.
Hey, give me a full screen, Rick.
Gregory, I was using perch.
Look at here, brother.
Look at that thing.
Hey, you know what? Look at here.
Is that a Zebco 33?
Yes.
Ernest sent me this locked up hard in the rock, boy, and I got her all broken out and taken apart and fixed, and she's ready to go.
That was my grandfather's 33.
Oh, that's the one, Ernest. I remember that.
This here, Ernest, is the buddy rod.
I heard that.
And I'm going to tell you a story about the buddy rod, okay?
Okay.
When you sent me, you can go ahead and take my full screen, Rick. When you sent me that reel, I immediately started looking for a boron rod. I wanted to match it up with a boron rod.
Yeah.
You can't find them things nowhere. I searched all winter for a boron rod for it.
Okay. That's all.
I went out. So I gave up. I went out to my shed to get me a pistol grip rod, like the pistol grip right here on the end.
Uh-huh.
Looked up in the rafter, seen one, pulled it down. It's the best rod that I fished out of Lake of the Woods one day. Had a rod and reel on it. the rod is a boron rod.
All right.
And I didn't know it.
And you didn't even know it.
I didn't know it. And
That's the name of it, boron.
It's a boron rod. Those are the first boron rods are the very first rods they made, like they do now with the.
Yeah.
Who makes them?
They don't make them no more.
Like Faith.
They don't make them no more. They start making boron rods years back. Because it was the first generation of rods that had infused stuff in them, like fiberglass and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all.
I know what you're talking about.
Ow. Man, my hands are so sore. They bite. Them fish bite like crazy down in the cove. I can't stand it. I want to go down there, but I can't reel them in. My hands are sore.
Man, you caught a ton of them already this year, I seen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Got to keep up, man.
I'm just trying for that PB, man. I don't care. That's all I'm after. I put big baits on and I went after them.
If I catch them, maybe big, they fine. I don't care. But I just want to catch them. I don't care what size they're. Consistence, man. Consistent.
I put a perch on that long today and caught that stinking channel cat. That channel cat wasn't much bigger. It's only about 4 pounds.
Don't tell nobody, but I'll tell you what I've been catching them on.
Yeah, we won't tell nobody.
A speckled bass.
Ooh.
Hey. Nothing wrong with that.
No, it ain't nothing wrong with it.
Catfish Dave calls them spotted bluegill.
As long as you don't say crappie.
Yeah, we can't use them here either unless you get caught.
Don't say crappie because you're going to
I didn't say that. I didn't say that, Abbott.
I heard him say speckled bass. I heard speckled bass.
That's what I said, speckled bass.
Yeah, spotted bluegill sound better. They love them, man. They love them.
That's what they've been
Man,
doing.
I love you, brother, but that other word is no.
I've thrown them brim, I've thrown them shad, but this soon I put that speckled bass on there.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They tear it
I know
up.
guys that started out catching them on shad. Now you can't hardly get a shad.
Why are tires so damn expensive?
Why is everything so expensive?
I could tell you, but we talk about politics.
No,
That's
we're not going to do that. I could say it too, but I'm not going to go there. I know why everything's so expensive. We're not going to go there. We're going to leave it alone.
I've already ran a couple off from that. Come on, Presto.
I could get religious on it
Don't
too.
be cheap, Press.
I'm sure you could.
What's your PB crappie, Tim?
No crappie. We don't mess with crappie. Don't say crappie.
I'd say it's 15 inches, probably 3/4 of a pound. You don't get very many over a pound up here.
Yeah.
Hell,
I mean, they get long, but they They get good. They get edible. I'll tell you that. Yeah.
Did you see them pictures I just put up of the ones David and Gregory caught?
No, I was in the shower when you put them up.
Well, let me show them again.
No,
Dang.
they've been catching some nice ones. Like I said, I think what you caught did too. I think Gregory's been catching.
Look at that one, Dan.
And David.
That's a
told
nice white crappie right there. That's a white crappie.
Yeah.
The thing about the spotted crop, the black crappies, they're short and fat, and the white crappies are longer and fatter. That's white right there. That's another
Yeah.
one.
There's some slabs.
I can't hardly tell a white from a black one, really.
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now. Look at that fish right there. Do you see the bars going down, the straight lines going down the body from the
Yeah.
top to the bottom?
Yeah.
That's a white crappie. Black crappies just have the speckles. They don't have no lines going from the top to the bottom.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
And the white crappie are longer than the blacks. That's why they hybrid them to make the black nose crappie, because that way they get the length and the weight.
I could have swore the other day I had a black crappie, but I couldn't really tell.
Now, see, that's a black crappie right there. You don't see no lines on the back.
Oh, there ain't no line, is there?
Nope, that's a black crappie.
See, I wouldn't have known that.
The black crappie is a long, thick black streak down the spine.
Nope. Avid, those are the hybrids.
Oh, okay.
They got that black streak that runs up their nose and then under their gill right here, under their chin.
That's called a white crappie, right, Tim?
Yeah, that's a black right there. That is a black because there's no stripes on it. But the ones you're talking about, Avid, those are hybrid crappies. They're hybridized between the two of them to make
All right.
a bigger, longer crappie.
But I tell
What
you
is this one here? I'm going to pull this one up. What's this one here?
That is a white crappie. See the stripes? You see the distinct stripes there, Rick?
Yeah.
Right? We know
That
from the top.
it's a white crappie?
That is a white crappie right there.
That's a hybrid is what you're saying?
No. That's not a hybrid. You have white
What's a
crappie. The hybrid is what they call the magnolia crappies. If you catch one, they don't have them in Springfield, I'm pretty sure. But if you catch one, there'll be a black streak running from the tip of their nose right up their back of their head, and then under their chin there'll be a black streak running this way.
And them's a hybrid.
Those are what they call magnolia crappies. We call them black nose up here, but they call them magnolia crappies. They hybridize them so they have the length of the white crappie and the body size of the black crappie.
Yeah, I tell you what, those things are beasts too when they
They
hook
are.
one.
Yeah, they get pretty good size.
Those things are.
He
those
put
things are mean.
it on you today, didn't he, Gregory? He put it on Gregory Day.
It happens sometimes.
Don says his is 2.4 pounds, Gregory. That's a big crappie. I do believe. What's a Mexican crappie? Crappie. Fresno, are you messing with me, Fresno?
When you catch me, say,
Yes.
no speaking no English.
He's messing with me because I don't know.
He's the one. Hey, that crappie has a sombrero when you pull it in.
John says you're.
Tequila.
Fres, did you see my fish I caught today?
It was a nice one.
I tell you, that Ray is the luckiest guy. He's caught every fish first, every time they've been out in the boat within 5 different people. So far, me and him the only one that's caught a fish in his boat. But today, we sitting there, we just started, and I said, boy, I'd like to catch the first fish today just to beat you, and ended up catching the first one. Then I caught the second one. So, and he got a skunk today. He almost got it through the boat, but it popped off. Oh. Black or really black, Don says.
Okay,
I've
here's
seen crappie
the
before.
deal with that. Here's the deal with that, Don. The male crappies during spawning season, the male
Hey,
crappies turn real black. I mean, black as the ace of spades. They don't have hardly no silver to them. And the reason why they do that is they are the ones that sit on the beds. And they don't want to be shiny sitting on that bed.
No, they don't.
So the males will turn, I mean, almost completely black.
Nope, cause catfish love them.
That's when
I heard that.
that's when them spotted bass are the tastiest, right?
I
That
said,
river rat.
said it real low. You didn't hear that.
Yeah, he did. He said that's why the catfish love them.
Hey, well, you know what? Look, I got a spawning bed over here by my house, and this lake that I fish in also has muskies. Oh, looky there. Oh my.
That was the other day. That's my 37.7. Here's one I got today, Tim. Look at the belly on them.
Oh, they're eating good, dude.
He's eating.
Man, I'm telling you.
He definitely.
Look, I know the weather's probably gonna be terrible this weekend, but I think next Sunday I'm thinking about coming down, Rick.
All right.
Not this Sunday coming up, but next Sunday.
Right. This Sunday, they're calling for like 70% chance of rain.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I gotta go get my fishing license. I haven't got it yet.
I'm going to get mine tomorrow. I got to go to the doctor's tomorrow and get all my blood work done. Then I'm going to go get dog food, and I'm going to run over and get my fishing license. And then we might go fishing again, even if it's raining.
Well, you can do that in that boat, huh?
Yes, you can.
I'd say them two cats would look like they'd be about 40 plus pounds, not 30. With a belly
37.7. We caught 3 fish over 30 that day, and every one of them was 0.7. Well, except, yeah, the first one was 36.7, I believe, a 32.7, and a 37.7.
The
That's
number
crazy.
of completion. 7.
Buddy of ours caught 52 and 240s yesterday. So.
What's the name of that company you was talking about for tires?
Oh, I just shouted that out. I'm trying to think the name of that one here in our town. I can't think the name of it.
I was going to see if they had it down here.
I'm gonna jump back down and chat, guys.
All right.
Later, brother. Hey, I'm glad you came up. I wanted to show you the dude buddy
That's
rod.
cool, man. That's awesome. That thing's perfect. Looks awesome.
I'm not going to Dobbs, and I'm not going to Firestone.
God bless y'all.
Later, brother.
See, Ernest. Thanks. Ava, they've got a tire shop. Let's see if I can find what the name of that is. Doggone it, can't think of it. Where I bought my tires, and then down in Tennessee, we ended up going to the same company down there. Let's see if I got a name on here. I don't see a name on there. I'll think of it here in a minute and tell you. It's like, I call it like a cheap place, but that's all they do is tires.
Tires Plus.
Yeah, something like that. That ain't the name of it. It's gosh, you can't think what.
Tire Barn.
No. I'll think of it here in a minute. How you doing, damn Fish on Adventures? Good to see you.
James.
Going on.
Yeah, butterflies and fish are eating good when they eat.
Once that ice broke off for all them dead shad in the water, they are chomping.
I guess,
That's
man.
you can't get anything right now.
That's the best time to fish for catfish. Right after the ice breaks, man, they be hungry.
I tell you what.
I know, Fresno.
Well, you know what, Frez, here's what I say. I'd rather go fishing with somebody lucky than sit there all day and do nothing.
Unless it's John Parker rubbing your rods, giving you the juju.
I blame the juju on Tim. I said that Tim must touch my poles.
Yeah, okay, I know. Every time I fish with Rick, I get the juju. I can't, man. I want to get down there and do some fishing. God, I want to do some fishing.
Rick, you almost made me spit up my coffee.
We thought it'd be good today, man, but it was a struggle. Like I said, I caught that one, and Ray had one on that come off right as we was leaving. So In fact, we stood up and said, let's just get out of here. And he walked out to his reels and that one bent down.
How many did you guys catch today?
Just that, well, I caught that 30 and then I caught a channel cat. I went to boat, flipped the channel cat, and he popped off, which was fine.
Oh well.
Yeah.
If you ain't going to eat him, that's fine. You know?
Well, I'm not going to use that company because their website sucks. Pardon my language.
Let me see if I can't find the name of that. Let's see.
And I don't.
See, I got at Frez, I got the special treatment. John Parker actually touched my fishing poles.
Sorry about that one.
No. Well, hey, I'll take that. Matter of fact, John's talking about coming back up here this year.
I know you.
I would like to. You know what? I'd like to get a bunch of guys to go up there and just have a good fishing party.
Avid.
What?
Discount Tire. Discount Tires. That's the name of it. I think they're worldwide.
I'm fixing to find out. My tires are still good, but the treads are almost getting low.
Yeah, I need a couple new tires for the rear end of the truck.
I got to buy one more tire and rim for my boat before I go to Alabama this year. I know that.
Well, the rear bearing, when the rear bearings kind of went sketchy in the back of the truck, it messed up the tires. So
Yeah. Yeah, Tim. Sorry about those rods. Should just get put up as show rods now, Fresno says.
the only bad thing about it is it was my gremlin rods. I didn't have the Uncle Lou rod at the time, thank God. I would have had to chase him away from the Uncle Lou rod.
What are you talking about, your gremlin rods?
Those are the ones he had. Those are the ones he touched.
Oh. You know what? I just realized
What's
these were the first time I used my gremlin rods. I caught that 37 and I caught that 30 today. Got a 30 on both rods.
There you go.
Because I didn't use them last year. I can't remember if I did. I think I put them on and never did use them.
I think you used them the very first time you got them. You may have brought them one or two times, but after that was if you were back
I
to the
don't
other
think
one.
I used them. I know you brought yours and I didn't bring mine. And I bought 2 more reels and put on mine.
Yeah, I have decided to give one of mine to my twin brother. So we'll have matching rods. Since I got the Uncle Lou rod now, I'll do that.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
Well, because that way I could, have the Uncle Lou rod and the Gremlin rod as a set, and then have my 2 Patriot rods as a set. So, because, 2 rod limit here in the state of Illinois. So,
Yeah.
I know. I hate that.
well, if the fish were biting real good, could you handle 6 rods? No.
No.
I'd say yes.
No, you couldn't handle 6 rods.
I'm hoping to get John's Juju trophy this summer, a skunk trophy from Amanda, said Don R.
I look at it as a challenge.
Yeah, dunk them in the lake, say a few Hail Marys, and wipe the Juju off.
Well, Avid, I don't look at it as a challenge. I look at it as too much work.
I can understand that one.
We was all over that lake today trying to find them. We couldn't hardly mark fish. We marked a lot of bait, just couldn't mark no big fish nowhere. I don't know. This rain must have them moving or something. We talked to, there was 2 or 3 other fishermen out there, never caught nothing either. One guy caught one. That was it.
Hey, Rick, look at here.
What you got there?
These are kitchen knives that I got from Pioneer Woman. Okay.
Look like
They got-
scissors.
They are. They've got their kitchen scissors. They've got a bone cutting blade on them.
Yeah.
They got a fish scaler. They got all kinds of stuff on them, man. $5. They were on clearance for $5. That's gonna be my new bait cutter for cutting
Where?
shad.
Awesome, man. Heck yeah, bring them.
I got a set for you, brother. I got a set for Rick too. I bought 3 of them.
Hey, it ain't even my birthday.
I got a set for me, set for you, and a set for Ray. $5 a piece, man. I'm buying them. My wife said there's 3 on the rack. I said buy all 3 of them.
Awesome. I'll give you the $5 for them.
No, you won't. No,
He
you won't.
knows we would.
You'll take me.
I hope you win it, Uncle Don. I'm going to root for you. Not that I don't want you to catch a fish, but I think you can't catch a fish to win the trophy, right?
That's right. You got to be skunked.
So that's going to be a heck of a tournament. Him and John Parker.
I like this.
You take me off full screen now, Rick.
Yeah, John, maybe another little deal. I like that too. Right here. Ain't that sharp? Man, those are stuff. Don't look at that.
I do like that. That is nice.
That's cool as heck.
I seen that the other day, Rick, and I thought, what?
Yeah. Pretty cool. I'm going to support him too, first of the month.
All I see is a hump day decal. I don't see anybody else on panel.
Oh, sorry about that, Abbott. I gotta hide it.
I couldn't see what you were showing. All I seen was the thumbnail.
That was the
show. That's what he was showing.
That was a good thumbnail. I did like that one.
Yeah, that's what's on here, right there, right at the back area.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool. John's a good old boy.
Yeah, he is. I'm just looking for some tire treads I like for my truck. See, then I'm going to click on them.
Some what?
I'm looking at the treads on the tires.
How bad are they? Are they bald?
No, mine ain't bald. I'm just looking at the treads that I'm looking to buy to see how
Oh,
for better traction.
do you got one of them stores in your town? Discount
Yeah,
tire?
I'm looking at.
I
I'm looking at it now.
Yep.
I don't need no donut.
That's the one I caught bank fishing this year. That was a 15-12.
Ooh.
So I got 3 blues so far. We'll try and keep track how many I catch this year. If we ever get a good day, boy. We had that one day, 2 years ago, we caught 52. That was an awesome trip.
I like the treads on them. For highway driving.
What kind of tires you got on there now?
They're more for highway, on-road, off-road tires. But I'm looking for more of a balanced tire than just an off-road, on-road tire.
You want more of a highway tire then, right?
Right. You gotta find it. So far, I haven't found one of my tire size yet.
June 7th, noon to 8. That'll be a long day. 8 hours of fishing. You'll have to take a nap, Don.
See, I think with those skunk tournaments, they should only be like a couple hours because, you know, if you fish for 8 hours, you're bound to catch at least a bluegill or something.
What's up, Living Waters Outdoors?
Juice, what's up, Juice?
Hey, Josh, how you doing, brother?
Yeah, juice.
Juice, Jack,
What is
Juice. Hey,
yeah,
that dog don't want to be petted.
he wants to pet that dog.
That dog don't want to be petted.
Hi, geez. We got storms coming starting tomorrow. 70% rain for the next, I
Yeah.
think, 4 days. And high winds, Tim. High winds coming.
That storm that's going to go through Tennessee it's the bottom of what we're going to get. It's going to be stronger than what we're going to get.
Jody says, "Where's James at?" I don't know. Is James live anywhere? Josh, Yoshi. Hey, MI6, what's
Hey,
going on?
Mike. Hey, Mike, how you doing tonight, brother? Hope you're doing well. Jody, I don't think you like me anymore. As soon as I get ready to come up, you ran off. What up?
She just likes me.
Hey, she like me. She stayed up here with me.
Yeah. Oh, he's live tonight. Oh, he should have popped up in here. We could have had a live fishing show. I get my income tax. I think I'm gonna buy me one of them. What we call them cameras.
GoPro?
Yep, buy me a GoPro. I'm thinking about the GoPro 13 360, where it follows you. So if I'm in the boat and I walk around and
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
I ain't priced them yet. I'm going to check them out here in a little bit. Jody sold a boat.
I like the details they give you on the tires.
I tell you, they sell a lot of tires, Avid. I mean,
Yeah,
I guess
I'm looking at.
I bought several of them there.
I'm looking at the highway. I'm looking at the highway terrain tire right now. For 4 tires, it's going to cost me around close to 400 or change. And it says for a stopping distance at 60 mile an hour with a dry road, it's 134. And a wet road is going to be at least double that, 264 feet.
What's up, baby girl?
Hey, Tim. Long time no see.
Yeah, you keep running away from me.
I know.
Why?
I don't know. I just been aggravating. I ain't
Mindy
been
says
doing
she's
much of anything lately.
going for skips and shad tomorrow.
Did you?
Mindy, is that right, Mindy? Or I got that wrong?
You sell the boat, Jody? You sold your skiff?
Well, I didn't technically sell it, but I got rid of it.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I thought you sold it. I'm sorry.
The guy that I got it off of, he took it back.
Well, I'm glad you got rid of it because I knew as soon as you bought it, you were not going to be happy with it. But I didn't want to say nothing. Let's just figure it out on your own.
Well, that's what I wanted to happen, and that's what happened. So we come to an agreement.
Well, the problem, that boat had leaks in it from the very beginning, and I wonder why. I kept wondering where that was coming from.
I think it was messed up. The manufacturer messed it up.
Either that or he hit something with that boat before he sold it, and there's a crack in the hull somewhere that you can't see.
No, James about the only one who ever took him out in it. He just never liked fishing going out by himself. He didn't have 15 hours on it.
You're pretty tight with James, Jody. You got a boat ride, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but he goes out Wednesday night, so he don't feel like fishing Thursday. And then it becomes windy and everything, and I don't know. And then we can't agree on where to go, and he just wants to go to the dam all the time, and I get tired of fishing the dam because I don't catch nothing. I just soon
You
stay
sound
home if I
like
can
me
catch
with Ray,
nothing.
Tim.
Yeah, if I can't catch nothing, I just stay home.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I wouldn't mind being out on the water and all this and that. That's better than sitting at home.
No, it ain't. You get in the car and drive 4 minutes, then get in the water and drive 2 minutes up to the dam, and then you sit there.
Yeah, but you got a chance
Yeah,
to
but
fish.
there's my point right there, Jody. You drive 4 minutes, you drive 2 minutes.
Every time.
It's a 6-minute drive, woman. Come on.
I like going
Yeah,
other places.
he's trying to show you how to catch fish.
He'll say, "You pick where we want to go," and I'll pick spots. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. And I'm like, "Well, you pick." No, you're like that every time. And then I won't say nothing. I done told you 3 places I wanted to go.
He's got a new name, Tim.
What's that?
He changed his name.
Who?
Pontoon James.
Oh, I heard that earlier. Yeah, I heard that earlier.
Oh, I got to razz him when I see him. He might be listening. I don't know.
He's loading up and going to the dam right now to fish.
Who's that?
Man, you guys like to go late in the day. That's crazy.
Well, he don't work, and I'm a night fisherman.
What besides that that river's probably pretty busy during the day.
It is.
I would just hate to be sitting out in that boat going up and down all the time because boats going by all the time. That sucks.
Mm-hmm. Well, you got so many people that are wildlife fishing, and all they want to do is run up to the dam and then post it back or do their little tracks all the way back. Then they burn it right back up, right past you up to the dam, then drag right past you going back down. Still aggravating.
Well, his boat, his rules.
Exactly. I'm just thankful he takes me, but I do like. I mean, I got my own places I want to go fish.
You know what? I am glad he got that Starlink though. That's the first time I've ever seen anybody fish from the gorge live.
Oh yeah, that's
I mean,
the first
that
time.
was awesome.
Mhm.
I think he likes it, don't he?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I figured it'd bring him out too, Linda.
I got a live where I was trying to get him. I said, "Well, I don't know why we can't take my boat." I said, "It was fine and dandy till you got all fancy with this new boat." He said, "No, because my name's not Pontoon James."
I could just hear him saying that too.
Yeah, Pontoon James.
Pontoon James Pooh.
He does have a nicer boat, but I mean, mine ain't exactly trashed.
No.
It's got plenty of room and stuff.
Them are nice boats, man. I'm so jealous of Ray.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even want to take my boat. And I've
I
got a
like my
nice old
boat.
boat. Man, this is just awesome.
Yeah, I just wish I had a trolling motor.
Yeah, I think he's going to buy a bigger trailer.
Yeah.
But that's a bigger boat. But we've been using it the last couple of days. It's been working good.
What's
But
he
I
got?
know Ray, he's going to go up to Daisy with the trolling motor.
Oh, you know it.
Yeah, he don't mess around.
I want one like James's. I know what it does and how it holds, how it lasts. And it's until how many hours. If his boat's got 300 hours on it, I say his trolling motor's got 3,000 on it.
Well,
Because
you
we'll go
might.
up there. We'll drive 2 minutes up to the dam and sit there 6 or 8 hours.
They have spot lock on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's suck.
How do you guys? I don't understand that spot lock. You don't have to throw the anchors out or nothing, huh?
You just push a button and it holds it there. That's why
How good
when I
does it
got that
really?
skiff,
It
you
don't
notice
break
I started
off the
catching
board?
better fish in that skiff? I could find the fish on that pontoon, but by the time I double anchored, I wasn't on them no more.
Right.
Or I scared them off throwing 2 anchors down.
Yeah, no kidding.
And
Yeah,
then
that was
when I had
deep.
that skiff, I mean, I could find the fish and stop exactly on them and drop the water, drop a bait right on top of their head and catch them.
Yeah,
It's a
you're
lot
dropping
easier
what,
than a
40,
skiff.
50 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks bringing them anchors up, man. I mean, we
Mhm.
dropped 20 foot at the most, and I hate that.
I pulled them up out of 90 feet.
Oh my
Wow.
Lord.
Yep. I got
That's,
hung up in 70 foot one time and had to leave one.
man, I'm telling you, that's where I would have some electric pulling them anchors up.
Mhm.
Yeah, but
I'm
if they get
normally
hung
at
up,
least
they're hung
30
up.
foot.
Yeah, I've had to leave a couple anchors here and there.
And God forbid you get hung up at the dam, because if you break it loose, and by the time, a lot of times I can't get it pulled in before it catches again. So then I just have to drop it and go hold back on for when it jerks, when it, and then try it. Sometimes it takes 3 times for me to get it in.
Yeah.
I look forward this summer where I can finally get out and I'm on do some things again.
Are you going to get your old pontoon going? Is that what you're saying? You going to use it?
I think I'm going to leave it in Alabama at my daughter's house.
What did you say? It's in Alabama?
I think I'm going to take it to Alabama and leave it, let them use it. And that way, when I
Oh,
go down there, we can fish. And I don't have to
yeah.
haul a boat back and forth.
Yeah. Boy, James has been catching. Hey, I know he's been catching fish, but how'd he do in the tournament over the weekend? I never seen his name on that list.
I think you got 8th or 9th.
I think it was 9th place.
Did he change his name for that league or something?
It says Team BAM, BAM.
BAM.
Bam, like bam,
Yeah, bam, baby.
bam, bam.
I think old Bobcat's got the perfect name. Team My Bad Dude. And every time he says my bad dude, I crack up.
You know where they got that from, don't you? He had, I think, thrown an anchor down on the back of Brandon's boat. And somehow the current turned and it started sinking, pulling the boat under. And you can see, it was on video, you can see Bob look down at that corner of the boat. See, he was standing there and it going down. And all of a sudden, Brandon dives down there with the knife and cuts the rope.
I
And the
seen
boat
that
pops back
video.
up. And you hear Bob go, "My bad, dude."
Yeah, that's the same. My bad dude. When he says that, I crack up.
Yeah, I remember seeing that video. I didn't know it was them guys though.
Yeah, it's them.
Wow.
Hey,
That's why you
Linda.
always keep a knife handy.
Yep, out in the open, ready to go.
Yep.
Mhm.
Facing that kind of current. Yep.
Yeah.
I always have sharp knives on me, waiting.
I
till
don't
they
like
need 'em.
going up there. That current like on them dams, there ain't no way.
Mm-hmm.
MI6. I haven't seen Texas Donna in here tonight.
She was here.
She was in earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, she was in for a while. She got out of there.
Yeah, all these tire shops are acting like doctors. They need appointments.
I heard Eric say that tires are fixing to go up.
Oh, I need to go buy one, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got to have a tire and rim for my boat. I need to get that done before it's too late.
I haven't even touched the spare on my truck yet, and that's a
So
regular
you need a
size
couple
tire.
spares for that trailer, Rick.
Yep.
I've got one spare, but I'm scared to take it down the highway. But I'm gonna buy me a brand new one.
What I
My
did with my pontoon, I kept 2 spares. And then if I had one go out or go bad, I went ahead and change the other one too, because usually it would be gone next day or two. And then I'd
Yep.
go take those 2 and get new tires put on them. And that's the way I hauled them. Like I kept 2.
Uncle Lou.
Hey, Uncle Lou, what's going on?
Uncle Lou.
Hey, Uncle Lou.
Gregory back.
Gregory.
Exactly.
I heard you guys had a plug issue with your trolling motor and a battery problem too, there, Gregory.
Yep.
But that's all. That's all small stuff. You guys get that. You're gonna need to learn how to drive that boat, brother. I want to see you out there, Captain, hooking that boat.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. He needs a little captain hat.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he needs. That'd make him a
My engineer Gregory.
full-fledged licensed captain then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like a
he
railroad.
needs the Gilligan's hat.
Yeah, skipper
He
hat.
needs the Gilligan's hat.
Who's
First mate.
spreading the poo in here? Not
He
me. I
needs
would
the
never.
first mate hat.
How you been, Uncle Lou? Good to see you. I got to fill my coffee cup up again.
Oh, that's gonna be rich.
Fresno won't buy me no coffee.
I'm tired of coughing.
Fresno don't buy many people of anything.
And I'm already tired of not having a boat.
Oh, I got a microwave.
The things you miss when you don't have them, huh?
I couldn't use it, and then when I can use it, I ain't got it now. Wham, wham, wham.
So you get the bankfish for now.
I could. I banked fish for skips all weekend.
Well, try bank
I ain't
fishing for
above it.
cats.
I ain't
No.
above bank fishing. Don't think that.
No, I'm not thinking that at all.
My best bank spot I can't get to.
Uh-oh.
They closed it all off. They're closing out the big old steam stacks, and they're either switching it to natural gas or coal. And it's a telling when I'll be able to go over there and fish. I can get to it by boat, but not by bank no more. That's my favorite ramp too. Right in front of the steam plant.
She was in there earlier, Gregory. I think she went to fix possum some supper.
Uncle Lou said, did you buy a new tune, Jody?
No, I'm too poor. Well,
She
it's
said she
true.
got that Uncle Lou money.
You got to work your charm, dude, Jody.
I'm gonna look. Like I said earlier, it wasn't for the amount of money. If I'm gonna spend anywhere near that, I want it to be exactly what I want. And didn't he have that gate on the driver's side
Yeah.
for me getting in and out of?
If you're gonna spend that money, yep.
They're going. I thought they was going to natural gas. That's what I seen the plans for it, and I thought it said natural gas.
Where?
The steam plant I always fished at down in Kingston. It's
There's
supposed to have been
all-
open February 28th. Now it says till further
All right,
notice.
James. Let me know if you need the link, brother.
I hate it when I don't get to go fishing.
Well, we can watch him fish.
Yeah.
Are you on
We
your
can-
pontoon, Joe? On your pontoon boat tonight there, James?
Hey, Pontoon James.
Hey, Pontoon James poo.
Give us something to talk about when he comes up.
Yeah, come on back up, brother. We'll be here. I got enough coffee in me now. I'm on my last cup.
I wonder if James would put me around on a float this summer.
They're doing the water line, Mike says.
That's what they said, a water line, but it's supposed to be done at the end of February, and that says to further notice.
Well, they got to drag the job along and get paid more.
Well, there's so many people who use that area to fish. I mean, it was one of the best bank spots down there. Good parking right up to it. And it was patrolled because the steam plant was right there. So there's always security around, well lit. It was one of the safest places I felt.
You're braver than me. Go out there at night, fish like that by yourself.
Why? There's no one else around. Normally, you're the only one there.
That's when the boogeyman will get you.
I don't watch scary movies, so I'm gonna watch it. Worry about it.
That's when them chupacabras be coming around.
Yeah, no kidding.
There's one spot I'm always scared at because it's dark and there's really big fish jumping and stuff, and I do get scared back there.
The only thing that would bother me about fishing tonight in Tennessee is the black bears.
Black bears? Ain't no bears down there, is there?
Yeah, there is. There's bears
Yeah,
everywhere.
there is. Yeah, there is.
There's all kinds of birds where I
They
live.
gonna get out in a boat.
I'm always
if you-
afraid you go crawling through my front gate where I got it tied open. That's my biggest fear, a bear crawl in.
That's when I'd crawl out.
You don't know what's in them waters. I see stuff, I don't even know what they are down there swimming in them lights.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do it at night. That's for sure. Too dangerous,
What?
man. That swift water like that at night ain't no way.
It ain't swift down in Kingston, it's slack. There ain't no
Well,
water at all.
How do you use your spot lock on water that ain't moving?
I never had spot lock down there very few times.
Oh.
I've got the fish down there.
Uncle Lou says, is this the same gal who was scared crapless over a curtain moving? I remember that video too.
I still got to applaud James for that one. That was just ingenious.
He got her big time on that one.
That was like a month-long process of him setting it up, doing it a little bit at a time. He didn't swing it open every time. He don't do it a little bit.
That's evil. That's evil genius stuff right there, boy.
And then sometimes it would fall open. And I'm like,
oh, wow.
The house must have shifted.
I thought he just did it one time.
No, it was like a month. He worked it for 4 weekends till I finally flipped out.
Yep.
And he did tell you? Oh, wow.
No, he did it for a few. Yeah, I remember her talking about it. James, something's going on.
He's got his mom's ashes. He's like, I think the house is haunted. I've noticed the curtains moving and stuff like drinks being moved around, not where I set them. Have you noticed anything? And I said, no. He didn't do nothing that weekend. And the next weekend, like the curtain would fall halfway open a little bit. And then the next one opened all the way. And I'm like, huh. And then that final weekend, one opened and I was standing there and I'm like, good God. And I laid down and looked up. About that time, the one right beside my head ripped all the way open. And I got scared then. And I come out there running. And I went in his room and I said, that's it. I seen it. There is something going on. And he said, really? And I said, yeah. And I said, I'm not sleeping in there anymore. I'm sleeping in here. And he's like, oh, no, you're not. I said, yes, I am. I'm not sleeping in there. He said, no. He said, it's a trick. He owned up to it when I said I was going to sleep in his room.
That was pretty funny.
As soon as I said that, you should have seen his face. He's like, oh, no, you're not.
Scared the bejesus out of that poor boy, huh?
I don't know who got scared more, me or him. Just when I think I'm not that bad to sleep with, I get recorded.
I heard all about that one.
Yeah, exactly. That's several recordings. And that's why I got your own room.
But you know what, Jody, I don't blame him because my wife and I have separate bedrooms for the same reason. I am hard to sleep with. I snore. I fight in the sleep. I wrestle all over the bed. I mean, it's just bad.
You don't roll over and grab her out of the mouth like you're gonna pick a fish up.
She told me one night I was laying in bed and flipped up off the bed, spun around in the air, and laid back on the other side. Bang! Went right back to sleep. I'm like, I don't remember that.
Like a fish breaking water.
Yeah, exactly. I know I'm hard to sleep with. I wake up and there'll be pillows on the floor, blankets everywhere. I'm like, what the heck happened here?
I woke up sitting on the rod one night, about broke my back when I did it. I jacked on it so hard like that, about fell out of bed and everything. Crazy.
Are you wrapped up in your blankets like a mummy?
I know I'm bad to sleep with because I dream fishing a lot. So I'm constantly dreaming at least once a night that I've caught a fish or tried to catch a fish, yelling, fish on, or start crying because I can't find the rods.
I toss and turn so bad, I feel like I wrap myself up in the blankets like a mummy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I do too when I sleep, but
Yeah, but when you wake up, you can't get out. Especially when you're fighting to get out of the blankets and go use the bathroom.
I was talking about one day, I said, it's not that bad. And his son heard me and he said, it is that bad. He said, I hear you upstairs. I said, no, I do cute snores. He said, there's nothing cute about it.
Cute snores. That's a Jodyism right there. A cute snore.
What is this about cute snoring?
Like, but no, it's more.
I've never heard a cute snore.
Well, I hate to say it, but last year when we went to CatCon, we had a hotel. Me and Rick and Ray.
Yeah.
Now, when I'm away from my wife, I don't sleep well.
Mm-hmm.
So I was up all night, and those two were just laying it out, boy. I was like, man, I should videotape this, man. This is funny.
Yeah.
you like to be swaddled, Avid?
No,
Mm-hmm.
I do not like to be swaddled.
That's what you said.
I hate that.
What's up, Bob?
He likes to
Bobby.
be tucked in.
Don calls it purring.
That's a big cat purring like that.
Yeah.
The lion roar.
I say I sound like a big old grizzly.
I gotta go get me some more coffee. I'll be back in a minute.
I'd buy you a cup, Tim, but you don't have that.
I already got some made.
I think I'll make me some noodles.
Noodles?
Yeah.
Noodles.
What kind
They're
of
like-
noodles?
They're like
Ramen?
ramen noodles. There's
Ramen?
something like ramen noodles, yeah.
Yeah, I used to love them things.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, Bob.
Bob.
Hey, Bob.
What about Bob?
Hey, Bob.
Bob.
You been sailing, Bob?
I'm talking about anything's possible, Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's who you're talking about.
I ain't trying to call Brokeback Bob in here.
I run Brokeback Bob off, I guess.
That can be a good thing.
Bob
No, I
Zilla.
like Bob.
I like Bob Zilla.
Bob says you sound like a frog, Bob.
Rabbit.
Linda, they're good if you know how you can spice them up instead of making that broth soup out of them.
They're bad for you, but they are good. And they're cheap. That's
They're
what I like
cheap,
about them.
What
Well, they like
I do is get them.
like to buy them a piece.
I got the best. They was like $1.50 a bowl. The best Dollar General had tonight.
Yeah. Used to buy them like $4 for $1 or something like that.
Yeah, they
I'm
had some, I
back.
think $3 for $1.50. I can't even remember.
Welcome
I
back,
got something.
brother.
It's in a tray, actually.
What, ramen noodles?
Hmm. Speaking of frogs, how deep
Ribbit.
is the water on the frog?
Knee deep and rising.
Knee deep, knee deep, knee deep, knee deep,
Ribbit.
knee deep.
Ribbit.
Good God.
Okay, what's
Someone
green
just
and
sent
red
me
goes
a
500
text
miles an
message
hour?
saying they got a new PB.
You
I
what?
did it again.
So what's green and red goes 500 miles an hour?
Green and
Ribbit.
red at 500 mile an hour. I don't know.
A frog in the blender.
Oh, that's gross.
Gross.
Hey, didn't you already come up with a frog slushy?
Zed, what's up,
Gross.
Zed?
Hey,
Hey,
Zed.
Zed.
Zed?
Hey, Zed. Hey,
Zed
Zed.
said frog in a blender.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you put a frog in the blender with a bunch of ice, and you get a frog slushy.
A flender.
We could probably get John Oyler to eat that.
A flender.
Either John Oler or John Parker, one of the two. But John
John
Oler would
Parker, that man has done lost his mind.
be
Have you seen his new fish collar?
No.
Yeah.
He took a 6-inch PVC pipe, about 12 feet long, stuck
Yeah.
one end down in the water and was hollering down that pipe.
And it worked. And it worked.
I hate to say it, but it did work.
Yes, it did. As soon as he started calling them, it worked.
How big were they?
Oh,
A
it was just
newspaper.
channel cats out of the Grander's Creek there, but
Joshua.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, John.
Hey,
Josh.
Hey, Jody. Hi, Doug. Hi, Avid. Hi, Rick. How you guys doing?
what's black and white and red all over the newspaper?
hey, Joshua.
How you doing?
Hey, Frenchie.
Frenchie. What's up, Frenchie?
Hey,
How you
Go,
doing?
Fritzy.
Wee wee.
Wee wee.
Mm-hmm.
Was that skunk's name? Frenchie?
Oh, that's French.
No,
Wee
that's
wee.
Pepe Le Pew.
Pepe Le Pew, yeah.
Happy left you.
Fresno, that reminds me of Fresno.
Mm-hmm.
Another day in paradise.
I'm happy for you. I wish we could all say that.
Yeah, I seen that, Gregory.
Jody, have you seen Dave's boat since he's repainted it?
I don't think I have.
He painted it that bright hunter orange, man, and that thing looks nice.
I bet it does.
I
I
had a
seen
picture. I got rid of it a while ago.
That thing pops.
I
He
still
had a
think
brand
after
new
you
battery
switch
went
my
bad.
colors to pink. Hey, there ain't even no women out there using pink stuff.
Say
Paint
what?
your boat pink.
Yeah.
You should. I'm telling you, you should.
Pink
That'd be
rods,
cool.
pink and black pontoon wrap. My logo pink.
Your logo is green.
Oh, we can change it to pink with the snap of a finger.
I bet you could.
Chow mein.
chow
Teriyaki
mein,
chicken
huh?
flavor.
What's Joshua up to?
Not much. Little this, little that.
Hey Tim,
Yeah.
Horseshoe Lake, the flatheads are running. They've
Really?
been biting right. I was there the other day crappie fishing and had one hooked on a 6-pound test, and I thought it was a big crappie, a big bass, and it snapped my line. I gotta see because he's close to shore. But I tell you what, that just irritated me. I didn't have that drag set.
I seen that too. That looked good, Gregory. Castaway crew stickers.
But them flatheads are up there close
Hi,
to the
Jack.
bank,
How you doing?
eating bait.
Already, huh? How
Hmm.
deep?
We're
How deep?
wearing
How deep is
a
that lake?
castaway sticker.
It gets up to 40 feet deep in some spots. In some spots, it gets 60. In some spots, it gets 11 feet. It varies on the
Lots of
lakeside
trophies.
where you go. Some
Where's
parts of the lake you can walk across it and be waist deep. Some parts you'd be 20 feet underwater. Some parts you'd be 60 feet underwater if you fell in. But that where I was at, it has a good deep channel in there where the water flows, and flatheads like being there because of the bait fish and everything. The crappie, the bluegills, the white bass, the shad, and the Asian carp that hang in that channel.
Jody, I thought you were going down to get some skipjack somewhere.
Me?
Yeah,
you.
I thought you were
Yeah,
going to go with.
Hey, there we go. Look at that big old man. That's my trophy right there. That's my PB skunk.
What kind of a channel cat is that? It's a funny looking one.
That's a striped channel cat. No.
hey,
It's
that's a skunk cat.
it's half albino and half regular catfish.
It's a piebald. It's a
It's a
piebald.
piebald skunk cat. It's a piebald skunk catfish. Oh, it broke back Bob. Yeah, but my biggest crappie so far is 16 inches this year. Possum Lake.
Possum's Pay Lake.
Where is Possum? He's usually on there.
I'm looking to hook into my first flathead this year. Again.
Lightning cat, what Fresno called that, I think.
It's a piebald, man. It's a piebald. Look at it.
Yeah.
I love that picture. I think it's hilarious.
Jody, how you been doing?
What about the picture of him sleeping with these PB piebald catfish with a dog?
Fixing to make some changes. I'm gonna start April 1st though.
I might have a bigger Don R sticker, Gregory. I have to look. If I do, I'll send you one.
I don't have any big Dunnar stickers.
Why April the 1st, Jody?
Because it's Tuesday and it's the first of a month, and I figured just a good day to start.
Okay.
Have you found a
Yeah,
boat you like?
I
No.
figured
I mean, I like all of them.
Ross was busy tonight planting corn.
It don't matter if I did find one. I can't get nothing until I sell this dang birdhouse. I'm tired of being held back over this stupid house. I told my realtor she had to the end of the month to sell it. I was firing her getting another one.
Smart.
What'd she say?
She's had 2 months. She should have had it sold in 2 days. The last person looked at it. She said, just make an offer. That ain't what I said. I told her what I wanted for it, not for someone to make an offer.
Got to keep dropping the price till you sell it.
I ain't dropping nothing no more. I'll rent it out before I sell it any cheaper.
Then that means you're in charge of all the repairs on the house if you rent it out.
That's okay. The house is big. I can sell it out or rent out a lot of money. I just didn't want to deal with it.
You see what Fresno said, Jody?
No.
April Fool's Day, you're gonna change.
I'm gonna April Fool's Day should give me enough time to get my diet food bought, all the crap gone out of the house, and get everything set up to start being healthy, Jody.
That means no Little Debbie's or anything like that.
Nope.
Planting corn already.
I'm too far away for Jody to send that kind of all the sweets to me because I'm done with sweets.
Back
Well,
to low
that's-
carb.
That's too bad, Jody,
How
because
about
What?
Little
Yeah.
Debbie came out with those waffle cookies.
don't tell her that.
Oh
I
my!
do like a cookie.
Oh my God!
I do like cookies.
It's the nutty bar cookie.
Oh, nah.
It's the nutty bar. The cookie is a crushed up nutty bar, but in the middle is creamy is peanut butter. Hello, 50 pounds.
No,
I
hello.
don't even have a
300
little
pounds.
Debbie in the house.
Man,
She's trying
Tim
to
can
get
eat a whole box and don't ever gain an ounce.
I'm sorry. I'm a junk food junkie. I can't help it.
I look at it and gain 15 pounds.
Gregory, I thought you had one of mine. If not, I'll have your dad email me now. Email me the address and I'll send you one.
Eek, that's hot. Ouch.
Give me your mailing address and I'll send you a couple of them.
You got Gregory's mailing address.
No, I lost it. I don't write down addresses like I should. I really should write them down, but I don't. After I get the boxes, I burn them.
Somebody said they was sending castaway stickers out to everybody. I ain't never got none in the mail yet.
What
I did.
castaway stickers?
I don't know if they got a different one or what. Tim, do you?
Rick, didn't John give you some at CatCon?
Yeah, but I think they mailed some more out or something. A
No,
different kind.
they did mail none to us because we already got ours.
Oh, okay. I thought they.
We
No,
got
John, they're just mailing out the ones that John didn't get to at CatCon. So
Oh, okay. Okay.
I was going to say, I
I
didn't get
thought
no
they had a
castaway
different sticker.
no, as a matter of fact, he gave me an extra set. And then somebody came up and he said, "Man, I don't have no more stickers." I said, "I got an extra set right here. Here you go."
It's raining outside.
Well, Fred, those got to go all the way to California on Pony Express, so it's going to be a minute.
Yeah, Tim just explained that to me, John. I thought you guys talking about you had a different sticker. That's what I thought. My bad, dude.
My bad, dude.
Why is it clear outside and I hear thunder and lightning?
John.
There's the man right there, Jody. Jody's wanting to fish. Now you can watch fish.
Yeah.
I'm just leaving the house.
Hey, John.
But I'll be in the water in
Hi,
about.
James.
I'll be in the water in about 10 minutes, though.
What's up,
I'll
James?
just hear you tomorrow. My bad.
And Jody, you can't even say the joke. It's not how deep, or you said something about deep frogs. It's how deep is a frog's pond? Needy. Can't even remember.
Hey, James, you got the pontoon tonight?
Yeah, that's what I got. Ooh, listen to that.
Pontoon James.
I got the pontoon tonight. I'm taking the skip out.
You taking it out for one last rock rub?
Yeah, go find some rockfish to run it up on.
That's scarf, I said.
Oh.
James, you going to try to sink that pontoon tonight? James.
If I knowed you was fishing, I might have come down,
You
but
can't.
I wasn't invited.
Uh-oh.
Ain't never invited anymore.
What's up,
there we go.
Great Wolf?
Hey, Skip.
Hey, Great Wolf.
Skip, how you doing?
Hey, brother. How's Nut doing?
Yeah. James Fresno says don't leave your truck running while you're out fishing.
Yeah.
I usually don't do that, so. Yeah, go out fishing for like 6 or 8 hours, come back and have it just ran out of gas.
It
I can
had
see that
gas. It
happening.
had water.
Gosh, I wonder who does that.
I don't know. I heard rumors about someone doing it.
Well, I heard they wanted to keep their car warm because it was pretty cold out. So, you know,
Mhm.
I guess I can understand that.
There we go.
Jody, do you know who did that? I don't remember who did it.
I
Somebody.
don't know.
I don't know.
I think it was John Euler.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That could be true. That's possible.
These
God, I
lemons
hope
are really good.
and you, Miss Kimberly.
And then with the curtain thing in the bedroom when I was getting Jody, I first started, it probably took 3 weeks. I just moved the curtains a little bit so she'd be like, did those curtains just move? Nah, they couldn't have. You know, so just do it a little bit at a time.
That's
I-
evil genius stuff there, James. That's evil
Yeah,
genius stuff.
yep.
man.
You know, good things come to those who wait. You know, you got to build it up.
But just wait. Now that I know you ain't got a bad heart, I can just pull pranks
Yep.
on you all the time now.
My son and I kept telling all these ghost stories about my mom floating around the house and stuff. And I mean, it had good groundwork. I mean, it was good.
And it paid off, didn't it?
Yep, paid off big time. And then Jody's saying she snores cute. No, it's not even a snoring. It's a battle for oxygen that she's losing.
Oh my God.
I hope
Big-
so, Fred.
Big gasping for air and
No, it's not.
yeah, yo, how many videos do I got to make of you?
Oh, great.
You think I'm faking those, huh? I got somebody else in there. It's bad, horrible.
James is ruthless, he says.
Uh-oh.
I'm ruthless. I'm a realist.
Looks like you're going 90 mile an hour.
No. Just kept putting along, doing 35. And let's see. Let me hit the brakes right about now to stop for the stop sign. Ugh.
Woo, just in time.
You're not allowed to hit the brakes until you're 5 feet from where you're going to stop at, according to Jody.
That's right.
Brake check at the stop sign.
Bar.
I don't even brake check my truck at a stop sign.
And she comes rolling up on them stop signs at like 45, and then the last 5 feet, it's.
That's a woman driver for you.
Yeah, I guess. I can't figure out why brakes only last 6 or 8 months in her vehicles.
Man, I want to go fishing for flathead Friday, but I can't.
Did she leave or she just fall asleep?
I think she's snoring.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not.
Tell him, Jody, why is everybody always picking on me?
You only pick on the people you like. It's 48 degrees out here tonight. So I'll probably run the heater. I'll probably run the heater a little bit, not much.
How do you got the exhaust on that heater, James? Does it go outside?
Yeah, it goes outside the side of the boat. I got to drill a hole in the side of the boat. That was fun. I haven't even ran the power cable up underneath everything where it needs to go for the Starlink yet, because I wanted to make sure that's where I was going to put it.
Yeah.
You know, before I start
It done ate in Fresno.
digging things out, I try to make sure everything's done right so the boat's still real nice.
Jody, 3 minutes in a microwave for everything.
I
Oh,
done
yeah.
ate them.
You're trying to say my microwave's old now.
Hey, I was
He's
saying
like,
earlier,
it doesn't heat right. I'm like, what do you mean it doesn't heat right?
I was saying earlier, James, that Starlink's great. The first time you guys went down the gorges, I think the first time I ever seen anybody go live down in the gorge.
Yeah.
That was
What's
great.
And there's
What's
some spots up here on Watts Bar Lake that I could never fish because I didn't have a signal, and now I can.
How come you guys always go late at night?
Because I'm lazy. No, during the summer I go late at night because you don't get as much. There's not as many boats out. You're not getting wake washed. If you go out during the day up here on the in the summer, no way. There's just thousands of boats back and forth the whole time. You're just getting wake washed and pushed around.
Wow. Gotcha.
So
You're right, Carl.
I tell you what, me
Do
and
what,
these
Evan?
squirrels are gonna have a fight, and they're not gonna like the ending. I said, me and these squirrels are gonna have a fight,
One
and they're
second.
not gonna like the ending.
thought I saw me a deer there for a second.
It's
My bunny rabbits around here are starting to get
That's all
frisky.
it
I
is,
told the wife we're
baby.
gonna have baby bunnies quick.
Yeah, we got a ton of rabbits this year already.
Sunny
Yep.
foo foo.
They're running around
I've been
chasing each
keeping a
other.
rabbit
And,
population.
Sticking them on the
And
head.
I'm willing to bet that there's no boats out tonight. There'll be nobody at the boat ramp except for maybe somebody fishing from the dock, but there won't be any boats out.
I've been keeping my rabbit population and down. Now I'm gonna start working on the squirrel population.
well, the red-tailed hawks took care of our squirrels.
Yeah, I don't see a lot of squirrels, but man, we got a lot of rabbits and a lot of skunks. Gosh, darn them, I hate those
I used to
skunks.
have a lot of red-tailed hawks around here until the neighbors started taking pot shots at them with a 40 caliber, so they don't come back around.
Don't forget to put your plug in and turn your trolling motor on.
The plug's in, and you go, hey Jody, here's something you never see. Look at that fuel gauge.
Yeah. Where'd that come from?
That's like yours. That's Jody's full tank right there.
You're
I
almost
never
in.
let my car get that low, but I just been lazy and haven't gone gas.
You would die if you saw my car today.
No, I wouldn't. You drive that yellow lights on all the time.
It said 0 on it.
If you run out of gas, just call Jody. She'll bring you some, Jay.
Yeah, I'm
It
sure
said
she would.
0 miles to empty when I pulled into the gas station.
I
tell you what, when I hauled the boat down to Creo's, there was one stretch where there wasn't even a gas station. And as I pulled into the gas station, I was already on the phone with him because going, I'm not going to make it. I rolled into the gas station as the car died from out of
Really?
gas.
Wow.
But I mean, it was just that far in between the gas stations. And it was really hilly, so you're using a lot of gas going up and down the hills.
Yeah, especially if you're pulling a boat.
Yep, it was bad. Bad.
If you're pulling the boat, you're pulling another 700 or 800 pounds of weight on top of it, if not 2,000 pounds of weight, and it's making that engine work 10 times harder.
Yeah, and you figure I get like 9 miles a gallon when I'm pulling the boat.
Oh yeah. Without a boat, you'd be getting almost like 10, 15 miles an hour a gallon.
Yep. I wonder where I'm going to fish tonight since there's nobody here. I can fish anywhere I want. I love it.
We're at the dam.
I'm above the dam.
What?
I'm above the dam, not below the dam. I'm putting in right at the dam. Actually, the dam is right there. See those lights?
Jody
Got me a
likes it.
dam. That's the dam. That
You
damn
can
dam.
fish for-
Ain't that Jody's favorite place? Boy, look at that good-looking boat, man.
Yeah, wait until I get my wrap done.
Look at that big sticker on the side. Let's see that thing.
Monster Cat.
I can't believe
Rod
it.
holders.
Man, I can't believe you put that on there.
Got your battle of the, and then I got my skunk on the side.
Yeah, that looks good. I like that.
And then I
Awesome.
also got monster rod holders on the back on the Yamaha.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's got a tennis sticker on it,
Yep, and there's a kind of sticker up on the dash.
but no Jody sticker.
Okay.
No Jody sticker.
It's on the bottom of the boat. It's there.
Yeah. Jody
It's under
sticker.
the boat, I bet you.
You don't put your own stickers on your own boat. So if Jody, when's Jody gonna put?
You got a Temu sticker on the other side, huh?
Temu. Good God. I can honestly say I've never bought anything off Temu. So
I bought
Yeah.
some stuff for work off Temu, but I was
I've
looking at
never
it
bought it.
today.
I bought one thing off. I can't remember what it was, but I did buy one thing off Temu.
I'm gonna buy some cast nets off them.
I haven't bought nothing from Team U.
well, let's see if the trolling motor is gonna work today, huh?
Hey, Tim,
It's on.
remember last weekend I told you I spent $180 in tackle?
Yeah.
I got it.
I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna put a little laundry on.
I tell you what, it's easy to spend that much on tackle nowadays. Everything's so expensive.
I did this off Amazon with about nine items, and one was a landing net, a Cast King landing net.
I just bought me a new sinker mold. I can't stand them sinker molds. They're expensive, man.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. I bought one last year. I think it was $50-$60.
Yep, that's what they are. It's bad. I think mine was. I think the one I got. The one I got's for 14. Oh no, it's for 12 and 16 ounce sinkers, and it was $59. I was like, good God.
I think that's what I bought too. Was for the big sinkers for going to Alabama.
Skip, I'll say this about pin rolls. If I can't lay my hands on them and feel the reaction and how the gears are moving, I will not buy it. If I can't touch it and feel it and see how the action is on them, I will not buy them.
Guys, I got to get out of here. It's time for me to head to work.
Yep. All right, Tim. You go work now.
Well, hey, James, I'll let you know right now. I'll be working and lurking while you're fishing. So
All right. Well,
I'll be watching.
Later,
Y'all
Tim.
have a great evening out there, Abby. Have a great evening, Rick. Have a great evening, James. Good luck, brother. Jody, good luck. Have a nice evening. Everybody out there in chat, here's your gardening tip of the evening. Hide your hose, because you know there's hose thieves out there. So hide your hose. And y'all have a great evening.
He must not have Starlink hooked up because he disappeared.
He hasn't turned it on yet.
He's probably linking it up right now.
Hey,
Rick,
Benoit.
you can take me
Benoit,
down.
how you doing? I
You
think
can
I'm
take me down. You can take me down now, Rick.
Yeah, he said it
What's
right.
up, ladies? How you doing tonight?
good to see you, Abby, Gabby. I don't know which one's which.
Allison and Gabby.
Allison. Okay, I was thinking it was Abby and Gabby.
You could take me off full screen, Rick. I really appreciate that.
No, we don't. That's perfect.
All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta take the wife to work, go to work myself. So,
All right,
yeah,
Tim.
good.
Thanks, buddy.
yeah,
Don't
y'all have a great evening now. Good luck, James. Good luck,
all
bro.
right. Thank you. Thank you.
Get your 50, bro.
Yeah, we'll see.
Later, all.
Be safe.
Camera.
Oh, good to see you in here, Benoit fishing.
Hey, there it is. The Chanel cat ladies.
Oh, they cost nice flatheads too, from what I've seen.
Well, yeah, it is their flathead time of year now. So, okay, let's try that.
Just getting off of work, getting up early to go fishing. I was on the lake all day today. I got one fish today. Well, I got two. I caught a little Chanel cat.
You did good the other day for sure.
Yeah, that was a dandy, a 37.7. Today I got a 30.5.
Well, there you go. Can't
I happen
complain,
to have-
man.
I happen to have a picture of it, believe it or not.
Oh, imagine that. That's all I got. People's like, "Hey, you got a picture?" I'm like, every picture I got of me has got a fish in it. Let me open up my hatch up here.
Oh, I don't want to load. There's an issue with your file. Try again.
What's loading?
Rick thought he had it.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
This is
Try
gonna be
that.
another long night for me.
It worked earlier. I don't know why it ain't working now.
Don't know.
I was going to show you the belly on this one if I can get it to work.
Those bellies on the cats that you had were fat.
Hey, James.
Oh, really? Oh, I ain't
Hey, what?
loading for some reason.
Did you get any green Foley spoons?
What's that?
Did you get any green Foley spoons?
No, I haven't found any green Foley spoons.
We was gonna stop and get some. You said you just ordered a pack. So, well,
Well, I haven't ordered anything. I'm trying to save a little money.
I know you should.
Save money catfishing. Good luck.
Yeah, trying.
It's only money.
Yep. But I keep telling my son I'm going to figure out how to take it with me. So
Good luck with that one.
I told him I'm just going to have my coffin filled full of money and they're going to bury it with me and you better not come dig me up.
Yeah, mine told me one time, he said, I don't need money. I've got a credit card.
Oh, gee. All right, let me go.
Well, I need a credit card.
How
We got
about
that.
that?
This one here. Plugs in.
A Bass Pro credit card. What I need.
Yeah, that's what you need, Jody.
Yeah.
There it is. Look at the belly on that thing, Abbott. I
I
still
know.
say that's about a 25-pound fish and it's got a 5-pound belly.
I'm thinking that's almost like a 40-pound fish.
We waited the first time and Ray said that fish can't be that heavy. We waited again and locked out on the exact same thing again.
What, 25 or 30?
That's a 30.5, and then here's the 37 I caught the other day. Look at the belly on that thing.
I still think that one's over 40.
Nope, 30. It was 39.7, and his net weighs 2 pounds. So
I still believe they're both over 40.
yeah, I've only caught 3 blues, and 2 of them been in the 30s, so I'll take that any day. Thank you, River Rat, for posting her.
I can tell as soon as I pick it up if I'm confused about the weight or what it weighs.
Yeah, type awesome and Nightbot will drop your link anytime.
Hmm.
We're going to sit here and watch James catch a fish, maybe.
Yeah, if he ever gets on the water. And now it's a Pontoon Jody show. Oh, he's back.
Yeah, I hit the wrong cotton picking button.
You're not doing Joshua, are you?
Yeah, I think I am.
I thought Joshua only did that.
River Rat's caught some hog daddies too, boy.
He retired.
Brian B's in the chat.
Hold over.
Jody's
Brian
nemesis
B.
came in.
What's up, Brian B? Good to see you.
MI6. Mike Irving.
Oh, Mike. Put Jane back on here.
He's driving in circles with a boat.
He's backing it down. He's getting ready to back it in, ain't he?
There you go.
Oh, he might be if he stops. There he goes.
I mean,
Poor James got to go out there all by himself tonight.
I think he likes it that way.
mm-hmm.
Man, look how high that dock is.
That's because
The
the water's
water's
so
down
low.
that much.
Why is the water so low? You guys had a ton of rain.
That's why there's rocks all in the water right there trying to get up there to get up next to the dock. The top.
Wow.
I almost bet they had the gates open.
I wanted to pick them up when the water was down. He's like, no, we don't need to do that. I would have put a hole in my boat if I went ahead and done it anyway.
Brian B says James couldn't catch a raindrop in a hurricane.
Could you, Brian? The boat just lifted up, so he's in the water.
That usually says cool cats fishing and Jody.
Usually, but it didn't this time.
Jody must be grounded.
He put Jody in the doghouse.
I've been a bad girl.
Brian B says, call me catch master.
Of what?
That's
Veneer.
what I'm asking you because I haven't seen any videos of him actually catching fish.
Jody's got a picture of him with two flatheads on his shoulder.
Yeah, those are Jody's. That's right, Tim. Brian can't find the hurricane from the studio.
Catfish dog was in there. He had to go to work.
Yeah.
He's in chat now.
Yeah, I see that.
See if check the weather here again.
There goes. Found a good meal. In about 3 minutes, I'm going to have a whopping dinner. Y'all making me hungry now. All I had was a couple of beef sticks and a hard-boiled egg.
Beef sticks, I would call that meal.
I got a nice ribeye in there, but I didn't feel like cooking it. I was too tired, man. Been on that boat all day. Dog says, I bet that ain't a fish sandwich, Brian.
Christ, it's like running up right.
Man, that's perfect fishing weather for Belleville. 50 degrees, no wind. Current humidity is 62%. That should make some good fishing.
Where's that? Oh, that's down at your place, ain't it? It was 56 here when you posted that.
It's only dropped 6 degrees.
Dave said it was 48 there in Tennessee. At the dock.
Yeah, it did.
Oh no. I missed this that big time.
It's done live. You can go back and get a picture of it.
Let me take part of it real quick.
Lobster tail, crab cake, and broccoli. That don't even sound good.
That don't even sound good the way you got it. Lobster tails and crab cakes. I would mix them too.
I don't know, I'm getting chilly.
Nah.
All right, let me go park the car and we'll get out of here.
That took forever.
Especially when you bump the dock with a boat.
I'm sure
Yeah,
it's
I'm gonna have to go to a certain store since discount won't do my tires first thing in the morning.
straighten that hook.
Actually, let me go back and check something. They must.
Hello.
I hear you.
I'm all alone. There's no one beside me. My friends have all gone.
Oh, she's singing. Look out!
There's no one to deride me. But you gotta have friends.
Who you?
He's back.
All right.
I'm done. Try to use it. That's it.
Oh. Man, oh man, my legs have been cramping up all day. I don't know why. Oh.
I don't know why. Ain't that not done? I ain't been there. Can't blame it on that knife baby.
I can always blame it on you, Jody. Let me kill this. Put this up here. And like the sheep herder said to the sheep, let's get the flock out of here.
That's it.
There we go. Fire that heater up. And my trolling motor's not on. I turned it on, so it's still acting up. Only acts up when I get on the water. It works fine at the house, stupid thing.
Here I'm sitting here talking. I have my cotton picker mic muted.
Trying to see if I got this on the right way. Hey, I've got this on the wrong way. I got to turn my camera around. Hang on. Settings, camera.
Where you got your camera mounted at on them hang-on bars up there?
I put it on. It's underneath the little, underneath the back of the hard top on the back, and on the front, I just have it up here on the window.
We got like car mounts. They're magnetic.
There you go.
Yeah.
Minus. Okay.
And then when you're fishing, you just turn it around to the back, huh?
Yep.
That's mounted on the windshield?
A little, one of the little suction cup things is hanging up here.
Oh, okay.
So I got it in that clamp off the windshield. There's the buoy up there.
It's magnetic. You just slack your phone.
I'd be afraid the suction cups would come loose.
It's
It's on there pretty good. It ain't gonna fall. If it falls, it just falls in the boat. It ain't gonna fall out of the boat.
Right.
I've lost too many phones to where I don't put them anywhere near the water anymore.
I like the selfie stick and the PVC pipe bass setup. That way, if you take your phone off,
Man, this water's like glass out here.
It's on holder.
Well, they got the current on or not, huh?
Oh man, get down there, doggy. Come on. How you doing?
That might just right down here. Okay. If there's any fish around. Fish around. Fish around.
Right.
Let's see if there's any fish around here. You know that spot I lost that one pole at, Jody?
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
Okay.
Going down that the old creek mouth down here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a fish. Let's see.
How do you like the pole?
Go there. Let's see it. Oh, I'm not even back up yet, am I? Oh yeah, I am. Hang on.
Hi, Kevin.
You go.
Hey, Kevin.
Hey, Kevin.
Brian B says, yes, no James singing.
Yep, I'm a singing fool, baby. I sing better than I fish.
Yeah. When he sings, we call him Pontoon James.
Yeah. Where'd the fish go? Where'd the fish go? I saw one a minute ago. It'd help if I drove and stopped moving the camera around, but turn this up, brighten this up a little bit, shall we? Boink, boink. There we go. Now we can see. Hey, there's a tired rip.
Trying to get a bigger picture here.
I got fish right there. There's one there. Oh, there you go. See little half hoops.
What size hummingbird is that, James? Is that a 12 or a 15?
It is a 10, I think. No, I think it's a 12. I didn't get the 15. It was just too much. Can't justify that.
Yeah, Ray just bought the 15 for his.
They're nice, but I mean, yeah, that's a lot of money.
He had the 12 up by the steering wheel, and he put the 15 on the back of the boat. I didn't really think you need it back there, but he likes it back there.
Well, I got another one right here. Let me see. You can see it's right there. Yeah. And that one's the one that runs off the trolling motor transducer. So when I have the trolling motor down, I'll use that one. Let's get back and see if we can find any more fish. I think there's fish around here, though, so I'm probably just going to stop right here and see if I get my stupid trolling motor to work. Dang thing.
Well, you got to help it deploy.
I ordered a new power cable for it and stuff. The power cable's got a couple kinks in it from just being out in the sun for such a long time, and it's got so I kind of got to mess with it to get it to work. So when my new cable comes in, I think I'll be fine if it ever gets here.
Yeah.
Because the trolling motors, they're really picky. If it wants 36 volts, it wants 36 volts, and it don't want any type of voltage drop at all, or it turns itself off. So that's what I'm getting is I keep getting a little bit of a voltage drop. because the cable's kind of janky. And it turns itself off, and that doesn't really do good when you're on spot lock. Yeah, here's a good spot. I don't see any fish at all right here, so I'm going to stop here.
Hey, you want me to bring my mandolin this week?
Yeah, that's what I want you to do. Drum set and the piano. Yeah, we'll just load the boat up.
Okay.
Because I don't want to be able to walk around on the boat or anything. I want all sorts of stuff in my way.
It's always stuff in the way. Don't even start that.
Yeah, your stuff. Don't even start that. Listen to her. There's another fish right there. Okay.
Dang it. Another one around.
Uh-oh, he's freezing up. Turn that, what do they call it? A Starlink.
He probably didn't bring it.
He'll be back. Is he froze up on your end, Jody?
Huh?
Is he froze up on your end?
I ain't been watching. I've been spooling my
Without it going off.
There he
He's
is.
my end.
I got 2 cool cats in here now.
There you go. Yeah,
Now-
the other one just kind of fizzled out because I thumbed it. I hit the button on the phone. Okay, let's try to get this, shall we?
Shall we? I should have covered my hair.
Ain't having to anchor. Too old to pull an anchor in all the time. Okay, you got it. It looks like it's going to work. Motor air now. It's still motor and air now. It's going to turn off here. Watch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, go. 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 Oh.
There it goes.
Yeah, it ain't there yet. I rest my case. Lost the motor.
Rage does that too. You got to help it go down sometimes.
Now, mine's just it's having that voltage drop. Is what it's doing. Yes, time for this. We need to work today.
A tracker bass boat. Brian B said, I got approved for a tracker bass boat. I'm not sure if I want to get it.
It's only money.
Only money.
It's only 15 years.
Motor not found. See, motor turned back off again. I'm going to have to anchor. Got it.
Well, that's frustrating.
It's a thing.
15 years is a long time.
It'll be quick, Jody. It goes like this.
Not when you got a payment, it's not.
Now, I know it.
No, a 15-year payment's not quick. I can tell you that.
Hell, I've been retired 5 years, and man, it's just went like that. It's unreal. When I was wanting to retire, it was never getting there. It took forever.
I want to retire.
All you got to do is retire.
Honestly, I'm planning on taking the summer off this summer. And just
Yeah.
fish all summer. I don't make a lot of money. I can DoorDash and make what I make. Do not.
You probably like that boat, Brian B. I think them tracker boats are pretty cool.
I like them, but many people got tracker. He should be able to get out in one. Make sure he likes it.
All right, we got it stowed, so we go to the anchor. Let me make sure I'm in the spot I want to be at. Since I'm going to anchor, I'm going to put the front of the boat over the on the shallows. I'm not putting no 60 foot. I'm not anchoring in 100 foot of water. I'll go down here and anchor in like 38.
Oh, you're having an anchor?
Yeah.
Well, that's why your back started hurting again.
Yeah, probably.
Durr.
Durr. That just means I ain't moving around a lot tonight.
Hmm.
Oh, it's a Coleman canoe.
Get
Man,
past this buoy.
that water looked green.
Water's been really murky for some reason. They're not really moving much. All right, we're going to go right. Get the front of the boat in about 30 foot of water, and the back of the boat will be nice and deep.
I bet I get a puppy this summer.
I bet you don't.
Why?
I don't know. I'm not getting you a puppy.
I didn't say you get me a puppy.
You don't even like dogs.
I like dogs. You don't have dogs. You have.
I do have dogs. I got a little dog, I got a big dog, and I got a medium-sized dog.
You got mammals.
Okay. Anchors away.
I like little dogs. Like Shih Tzus. They don't bark a lot and they don't shed.
Da-da-dee-da-da-da. Draw about next 20 feet.
I like little chihuahuas. Look at on YouTube, but don't they bark a lot?
Yes.
That's why I don't want a chihuahua because I don't like to hear dogs bark.
Yeah, I got Rusty. That guy barks. He is
My
definitely a
sister-
barker.
My sister has
No,
a
he don't
chihuahua.
bark. James?
Yeah, they do.
What'd you say, Avid, about your sister?
My sister has a chihuahua named Cass, and any slight sound she hears, she barks, and she won't stop until you prove to her it's not there.
Yeah. I would just put a bark collar on it.
Yeah,
No,
that's cruel.
Why?
a chihuahua's neck is too small for a bark collar.
Why is it cruel?
Because you're shocking the shit out of them all the
That
time.
would not shock it. That just makes a loud pitch noise.
Yeah, or they shock them.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
shock
Tyson
a
doesn't.
dog.
Tyson doesn't care. I could hit Tyson with 200 volts and he'd still be running.
Nah, I don't shock a
Bark
dog.
collars don't work as the way you think, Jody, because bark collars are give them a sound for so long.
Yeah.
If they keep on it, it will shock them.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
You give them several warnings and sounds, and if they don't stop, they'll get a shot.
I
And
just
that way they
figured
get-
if you started off with the bark collar, it would teach them, and they wouldn't
Nope.
be barky. No.
Nope,
No.
I don't think so. Let me turn my camera around again. Settings, camera. We'll go face in front.
I've seen a lot of them on the bottom of the lakes because they've been capsized and they don't float; they just sink.
All right. Straighten my motor out, see where I ended up at.
Yeah, Fresno says, but James, imagine you could shock Jody when she starts snoring.
Yeah, that's what I need to do.
Careful, James. You may not like the outcome. She may like it.
Don't bother me, be shocked. I used to hang wallpaper, and every job I did, I'd get shocked around a light plug or electrical plug every time.
Don says it feels like 22 degrees there.
Feels
Wow.
like
Man.
40 something here.
Was that fog or smoke?
No, that's why I started my heater. It's smoking. It usually burns off. I shut it down wrong last time I used it, so it's got extra diesel in there that's going to burn off. It's my smoke screen I'm trying to hide from the fish.
I thought you were trying to send smoke signals to Jody.
Yeah. Telling her to breathe in her sleep. Breathe, breathe.
Come on now.
All right. That goes there.
What kind of bait you got tonight, Skippies?
I've got live bluegill, and still got some skipjack that's a little older. Where's the boat place? Is it still moving? I don't want to cast out if the boat's moving still. But I bet it is.
All right, Rick, I'm going to have to step down and go do that W word.
All right, Brother Abbott. Well, thanks for coming in, buddy.
You're welcome.
Hey, and Rick,
You guys
whenever
have
you
a
want
good
to
night.
go to bed, you can go ahead and go. I'll just come up on my own after you're done.
Yeah, I'll probably hang out till about 10 o'clock, James. That's all
Okay,
right.
good, no problem.
All right, good night, everybody.
Good night.
All right, Abbott. See you, buddy.
Not going. I wish the clothes hurt to get done washing, so crap, I'm out of medicine already. That ain't been a month.
How do you know she's not breathing if you're all in separate rooms, James, you little stalker?
Oh, believe me, you can hear her if you're down the street.
I don't want to talk about that.
You can be down the street, Rick, and you're going to know. You're going to hear it. And you think you'd get a break or a reprieve? You know, like, oh, she ain't going to snore the whole time. No, she snores the whole time.
James,
What, Jody?
that's conversation.
I'm giving out your family secrets?
Yeah.
It's okay. It's good. They all like you, so you're okay.
Mike says, here, kitty, 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 kitty.
Yep.
I'm
You
gonna
sick
start
one.
using my CPAP this weekend. Blah blah blah.
No way, not Jody.
All right, you're coming out first. You and you.
What place did you get the other day in that tournament, James?
What's that?
Where was you at in that tournament the other day?
I was at Chester Cross. Where they have the gathering?
No, I'm talking about what place did you finish in it?
Oh,
Saturday.
ninth.
Ninth? Okay.
Out of 23, I guess it's not too bad, but
I didn't know you had a different name. I kept looking for Cool Cat James. I couldn't find you.
nope, I'm Team Bam.
I didn't watch the tournament.
Team Bam. Bam.
Hello, David Smith. David says, I just come in here to hear about Jody's way of sleeping and what she said. Is there anyone here that has not heard Jody sleeping?
See, David knows I'm a good sleeper.
Where'd he go?
So we've all heard her. She's grumpy when you wake her up too, ain't she, James?
I am not.
Yep.
I am not.
You cussed James out that one day he woke you up.
I've never woke up and cussed
Well, you
James
didn't
out.
cuss him out. You
I've
hollered.
never cussed James out.
You
Oh,
hollered.
cussing me out. Rick knows.
Period. I've never cussed James out.
Oh my goodness, Jody, stop lying.
He's just starting out there, Benoit. He's getting ready to catch a monster.
gonna drop one down, one live one down.
Have a safe trip home. Be careful. Watch out for the deer.
Yeah.
I'm an angel. If I was a bad girl or mean, instead of saying Team Bam, I'd be saying Team Black.
We
Yeah.
know you're a good girl.
No, I'm telling you, Rick, she's got all you guys snowed.
Team
We
Black.
got to pick on you because we like you, Jody.
You guys all know the YouTube Jody. You don't know the real Jody.
That's what he says.
She's
The
not
real
a
Jody. Woo.
Mr. Hyde, is she? Jack on
Yeah.
Hyde?
No,
Chain smoker. She cusses. She gets horrible.
listen to him.
Always got a beer in her hand.
Beer in one hand and a little Debbie's in the other.
Yep. Pack of Lucky Strikes.
I do
All
like
right.
them candy
Act
cigarettes.
lively. Go catch me something.
Save me some of them for bait. Don't hog them all up.
I got just enough bluegill for tonight. Darn.
I figured that's what would happen.
Nah, I got some. So I'll save a couple.
I want more than a couple.
And your boys probably got them.
My boy.
Josh Thompson.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Brandon.
He's back to posting again.
He told me where to go get skipjack at and to catch him some. He needed some to go to Alabama in this weekend. My boy.
I'll rig my side lights here in a minute. Get a little better view of the rods.
I took my medicine. I'm laying down. Said my prayers.
Jody, you
10:30?
got to watch James catch fish.
What time is it?
No, it's her bedtime. She goes 9:30, 10 o'clock. She always passes out.
It's only 9:40.
10:40 my time, which means about 20 minutes past night. I usually go to sleep around 10 to 10:30.
I've been up since 6 this morning. I didn't get no nap today and was on the lake all day.
I've been up since 3. I usually get it either up at 12 or 3 every day, or sometimes 12 and 3.
All right, start the clock. We got rods in the water.
Come on,
9:41.
12%. If I fall asleep, kick me off. Don't sit here and listen to me snore.
Yeah, sure, we will.
I'll be here till 10 o'clock and then James will go live on his.
Yep.
I've woke up many a time to be all alone, on live. Everybody gone but me.
Benoit says, let's go, James.
Can't believe I ain't caught a fish yet. What the heck?
Yeah, you've been in there for what, 1 minute?
What?
You never want to catch one right off the bat. That's bad luck in my book.
Yeah, that's a one and done right there.
I love it when that
one and
happens.
done.
When you ain't even got all the rods out yet and you already got a fish, or you can feel the hit before you even put it in the rod holder. Man, that's a good time. That shows you right on the spot.
That means a monster fish too, maybe.
Mm-hmm. When will your part be back, James?
What?
When will your part be in for your trolling motor?
Probably tomorrow or the next day.
It's supposed to rain Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, there's a big storm that's going to come through either Saturday or Sunday. It's not going to rain both days, I don't think.
We got 4 poles out. You only need like 10 more.
No, I'm only putting 6 out tonight. Get my lights rigged so we can see the rods better. Come on, let go. There we go. Come here, light. Ooh, look out. That should help the reels. Get my phone on the charger so I don't die. Need to get my tablet out so I can read chat, get it started.
I think he said he had, what do you have, James? You had bluegill and skipjack?
Bluegill and skipjack.
Yep. A live bluegill and skipjack.
Yep, I got a live bluegill out and I got a cut bluegill out. Let me get the phone plugged in.
I'm gonna go ahead and jump down because I'm almost ready to go sleep.
All right, good night, Jody. See you in about 15 minutes.
All right, night. Be safe. Good
Good
luck.
night.
Bye, Ricky Poo and everybody in chat. Avid.
Bye, Jody.
Bye.
Don R's still in here. He's still up. How many flatheads you caught this year so far, James?
Just one
Just one,
so
huh?
far. One flathead so far. A little 12-pounder, but I'll take them.
Your water temp warm up finally?
Yeah, it's like 56, I think, 57.
Ours is right around 50 today. 50, 51.
Put the old little skipjack head on here. Yeah. That's nice. Skip right. All right. Nope, we'll turn that clicker off. All right, that's 4. 2 more rods.
Oh, fish in the Mid-South. Yeah, boy, we got the famous Cool Cat James on there live tonight.
Yeah, I'm a legend in my own mind.
Known worldwide around these parts.
All right. This one, I think we're going to throw out there in the deeper area.
You're running pretty long leaders, aren't you?
Yeah. I usually run them about 12 to 18 inches, I guess, all the time. Is my preference. All right, last rod. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Here we go. All right.
Awesome people like James should be recognized for their awesomeness. That's right.
Yeah, who's saying that?
Fish in the Mid-South.
Well, I got him snowed. Probably help if I put a weight on here, huh? Just about time for me to dig out my floats. I usually float one, no matter how deep of water I'm in.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how many times I'm in 70 foot of water and I catch a flathead or a blue right up on the top of the water.
Really?
Yeah, every year. Every year I get them like that. People like they're bottom feeders. They feed everywhere. Wow, that's got a lot of slack in it. There's somebody on there. Man, the boat must have really moved. You have everything under the boat if the boat keeps moving. Yep, I'll just throw me on a big float and I'll put the line about 4 feet below it. Throw a little chem light on there and let it go.
I'll be dang.
And I'm like going, man, who would think you're in 70 foot of water and you're catching a fish in 5 foot?
Really?
Right up at the surface. Yep. wonder where my floats are. Maybe I'll throw a float out there. I might just do that. Just throw a float out there with the clicker on. I should put a live bluegill out there.
Yeah, boy, that ought to work.
Here, catfish. Here, boy. Girl, whatever. All right, well, let me get my tablet up and running so I can read chat when I get on mine. There it is. All right.
Waiting for a pole bender.
Yeah, we got here. Let's go, Big Blue. Come on, boy. I got plenty of bait. Good bait out. Should get something. Oh, shoot. Oh, that thing on the ground. Ow. There goes the tablet. Thrown on the ground. What do you know? Didn't bust the screen. Good. All right, come on, fish.
How long you usually stay out, James? All night?
If I got I'll probably, if it all depends. If the bite's good, I'll stay out all night, but usually I'll probably split about 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Last time I was out here, they really didn't even start biting until like after midnight. So
Be the late night bite.
yeah, if I catch a fish, I usually give it another half hour after that. So the other night when I was out here, I got that 37 pounder at like just about 2 o'clock, so I stayed out till 2:30. If I would have got another fish at 2:30, I would have stayed until 3.
Yeah.
Yep, the water temp here is 58.4. So it's warmed up since the other night when I was out here.
58.4.
Yep.
Jody says, hey, James.
Yep. See, I told you she's already up. She sleeps for about 15 minutes at a time all night.
Jody says, David got a new PB a little while ago.
David Smith or David Smoky Mountain, whatever?
I don't know.
Is that the David she's talking about?
Which David is it, Jody?
She tried to tell me you were live tonight, and she spelled Rick GR or GPCIK. It was horrible. I don't know what the hell it was. It was like garlic or something. I'm like, what?
She says, no, the HM guy who had my planer boards.
Oh, okay. What'd he get?
David Smith said, not me, I'm at the house.
Okay.
Benoit says their water temps are still in the 40s. Ours just barely getting in the 50s right now.
We'll be 60 here by the weekend if it stays warm like it's been.
She said a 79, James.
Okay. She see pictures of it? Was it like a 79 or was it his 79?
She ain't said yet.
Yeah. Now 79, that's a good fish. That's a really good fish, especially for out here.
She said it was in your spot, James.
Of course it was.
He ain't showed nobody yet, she said.
Yeah, okay, well. Because I could usually see it. If you got good pictures of the fish, I could usually guess the weight within 5 pounds pretty good. So
Hey, if
sometimes people are like, hey, I got this 80 and it looks more like a 50 or.
Yeah. That one I got today, it looked like about 25 pounds, but it had a belly on it. I think had to be 5 pounds.
You know, I'm telling you, the fish I caught lately have all been just gorged. I mean, just stuffed.
Oh, yeah.
They're eating good. That's why I think the bite hasn't been that good because they're all full.
She said he was in the spot on the map with the big red circles.
Yep, I know exactly where that is. Somewhere in between Watts Bar and Chattanooga.
Yeah.
Because they got the whole river system circled in the big red circle.
Mid-South says James is telling the truth. Every time I catch a fish, he's within 5 pounds of the weight. And again, I never catch anything over 5 pounds, so there's that.
It all depends on, you know, your fishery. If you got rivers that don't have big fish, then if a 5 pound might be a good fish for you guys. If that's all you got.
That's right. Exactly.
You know?
Yep.
Like I said, a 79 pounder out of here, out of Watts Bar area, that's a really good fish. There are not a lot of them out here. For sure.
Well, it's 10 o'clock, James. I think I'm going to end
all right,
this.
go to bed, Rick. And everybody, I'll come up on mine in about 5 minutes.
All right. Well, thanks for coming in, James.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks, Rick.
Everybody in chat, we'll see you later. Thank you all. Tight lines.
All right, later.
All right, buddy.
Bye. Okay, let me hop over there.
Yep. All right, Benoit. Have a good one. Thank you for coming in. David Smith, you too. Everybody else. Get my thing. Y'all have a good one. Good night.